Good evening. I hope everybody's enjoyed that background chat for the last 5 minutes, because we're not sure what was going on there. Unfortunately, our stream manager is on holiday tonight, so you've got me running the show, hence there's a few technical gremlins. But enough of that. Welcome back to Malt and Magic, everyone. So last session, our heroes, the intrepid Planar Detective Agency, faced off against part of the nefarious Order of the Right Hand and their summoned demonic enforcers within the ominous confines of this Cathedral of Sin, and more specifically the library within the Cathedral of Sin. Thanks to Lex's strategic mastery and a brilliantly placed wall of force, our team very quickly turned the tide, gaining the upper hand in a fierce and frantic battle, which very much disappointed the DM. And then they delved deeper into the cathedral's shadowy depths. Kavan, guided by divine sense, divine light, unearthed a formidable new weapon, promising greater prowess in whatever challenges lay ahead. Now pushing forward, our adventurers swung open these huge gilded double doors and stepped into the central chamber of the Cathedral of Sin, only to be met with a scene straight from a nightmare, with chanting, dim lights, and this fiery portal as a backdrop. They saw a dark carnal ritual as it unfolded before their very eyes. So before we dive back into the action tonight, please be advised tonight's episode contains contents that may not be suitable for all audiences. There will be themes of graphic violence, themes of cult rituals, some of which are carnal in nature, child abduction, and other mature themes. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. There will also most certainly be adult language and adult humour, so brace yourselves as we return to the heart of darkness. What lies beyond this fiery portal, I wonder? What fate awaits our heroes in this den of sin? Stay with us as the mysteries of the Cathedral of Sin continue to unravel. Let's roll. And that didn't work. Changed the fucking button on me. Changed the fucking button on me.
Did you say there's a fiery portal at the end of this room?
Yeah.
Oh shit, guys, we're going into the fucking fire plane, the elemental fire plane today. Tape's gonna come back to Shisha. No, we need to just kill the priest, shut the portal down, and fucking go find Callum, for fuck's sake. Callum!
Callum's been so disappointed in us, isn't he?
It's getting like it's been a year. It's been a fucking year.
Where the fuck you guys been?
He's like frozen but aware of the passage of time. Dumb. Oh, magic episode 6. Whoa.
Hello. Oh, Danny, I can't hear you, mate. You're muted.
Oh, I burned you as well. I said seamless transition.
You did, yeah. I bet you did. I bet, yeah. Fuck you. In my defense, the button I had selected on my stream deck has apparently changed in terms of shortcuts. So, yes, these things happen when you don't run the stream on a day-to-day basis. But I still think we're doing pretty well to begin with. So, yes, Dave is not with us tonight. He may or may not be watching that, or he's probably balls deep in a beer right now. Hopefully so, at least.
That's a weird way to drink it.
It's an absorption method.
Yeah, osmosis type thing. Very good. So let's run down the lineup. I am Matt. I am your Dungeon Master for this evening and live stream manager, so apologies in advance. I will also be playing the psychic character of Takani Ito and all the NPCs and monsters for this evening.
You haven't got a lot to do, really, if you think about it. I will just be playing Lex, just spaffing spells at Matt for the evening. That's pretty much my plan.
As long as it's just spells, mate.
You never know. You never know how the night's going to go.
I'm Tom. I'm the father half of Homie and the Dude. I'm playing Kavan Buckland, the barbarian paladin that has a interesting little weapon that he may reveal. And by the way, Matt, that was like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, so way under the bet that I lost
The
just now.
intro
So well
time.
done.
Quick intro.
Thanks, guys.
That was a quick intro.
You're all heart.
Well done.
I'm Bodhi, the son half of Homie and the Dude, and I'm playing Edgy as Bones, the bard, sorcerer. And, I mean, let's be honest, if we aren't gonna rock these priests' world, I don't know who is, so let's get to it.
Hell yeah.
Excellent stuff. So, yes, you, our intrepid adventurers, have entered into this central area, central room, the central part, the core part, if you like, of the Cathedral of Sin. As these big double doors sort of open up in front of both Edgius and Kavan, and the rest of the party catches up with you, you see what are like a number of stone pews with individuals sat facing towards them, and you hear that chanting again. And that seems to be coming from all of these individuals that are in the stone pews. You see this, what looks like maybe a marble altar, and then a raised platform behind that, this dais, if you like, that glows with this red light. In front of that dais, that platform, is another individual, similar to the one that you fought in the library that summoned the demons. In the same sort of robes, if you like. Looks like they're of the same station, but stood next to them is a creature that you've not seen down here before. Now, Lex, you have seen a creature similar to this in this campaign, and it is a muscular male-type figure, but they're sort of purplish, pale skin, if you like, these horns that twist up from the top of their head, and these two leathery wings that outstretch. And then on this platform is laid a commoner, a man of the city, with their clothes removed, and riding them, as it's the only way to describe it, writhing atop them is a female individual, very similar to that male individual I've just described, but in very scantily or skimpy clothing, if you like, loose fitting, allowing her to do what she needs to do in this moment, with her head sort of thrown back in the throes of passion. And then you see a new individual, someone you've not seen before, but an individual in these dark robes with a glowing purple gemstone hanging around their neck. They were once probably humanoid, or human, or of the mortal race, but they've been twisted so that out of their flesh now these two horns just immediately sort of grow straight back and then curl behind their ears, and their eyes are now just totally black. No sclera at all, just totally black, no irises. Almost like the pupil is just bled to cover the whole eye. And they seem to be almost conducting this ritual. And that chanting just gets louder and louder and louder. In this moment, despite the doors being opened, no one seems to have noticed. What do you do?
Edges. Do you see what I see?
Oh yeah. Should we close the portal? I'm gonna turn around to Lex and be like, Lex, there's a fucking portal. Should we
Give me a stealth check, please.
try? Fuck. Oh yeah, get fucked. That's a 19.
19, very good. So you turn and sort of whisper this to Lex, and it doesn't seem to echo out, seems to contain itself in this hallway.
There's a portal at the end. However we go in, do we want to destroy the portal or keep it open so you can study it afterwards?
I think we need to kill them first. Because if we close the portal, they might just open it again.
I'm just concerned because the last portal that we were in front of, things just kept coming out of it, and we kept having to deal with problems while we were trying to deal with the problems already in the room. Do you remember that? It was when the Jules friend that you guys had been chasing died.
Keep it down, Edges.
Yeah, good boy.
Everybody make me
You distract the
perception
demons, I'll try and close the portal.
Fuck's sake.
But do you want to study it? Do you want to study it before you close it? Like, do you need to get up close and then
I'll
read
study it
it?
afterwards. I'll study afterwards.
We can always reignite it. I forgot about our new Star Touch crystal powers. We can always open it again if we need to.
Did you say perception?
I did say perception, and welcome back, Data.
Woo! Perception is 24 for me.
24. Everybody else?
Big 10.
What did you ask for?
Big 10.
Stealth.
Pick.
Perception, please. Perception.
Oh, perception. Oh, a big single-digit 8.
8. Very good. So, as Kavan
Snowman.
and Lex, you sort of be quiet and sort of whisper shouting to each other. Edgius, there's a moment where you just stop. Something's changed. The chanting has gone silent. And then you just hear this cry of ecstasy. And there is a flare as all of the torches in this room just...
I feel like we're really interrupting something. It really feels like this is like we might be in the wrong.
Eddie's gonna look over his shoulder and hasn't been intimate with anyone since his partner. And he's just gonna, sorry, just,
Okay. Plan.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Like, we keep getting into these situations and it just seems like they keep multiplying. There's more, and we almost died in the last one.
think if we take out if we take out the main guys, the minions will just stop. They're in a trance,
Okay.
right?
Why don't I pretend that we're maintenance men for us, and then we can get ourselves into the room and close to the main ones, and we'll just black our way in. I think, guys, I've really been practicing this accent in my spare time. That I think I'm ready to. I'm ready.
Hang
I
on.
got an alternative plan.
Go for it. I've just rolled. Fate has decided. Fuck it. Go for it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you want to go for it, Edgius, go for it. But if the gig is up...
Dude, sneak in.
No, listen.
You sneak.
Listen up. You remember how we used to do? Remember in those bar fights where I would pick you up and I would throw you like a javelin, and then you'd take your head off of your shoulders and then you'd throw it, and that would be like a projectile in front of that dude. I know we haven't done it for a while and you're a lot bigger, but just keep that in mind.
Okay, I'm so fucking
I
ready
will
for
say
that.
at this point then, as you are all sort of chatting, at this point a singular voice sounds out as everything else goes quiet. And you just hear, Ex abyssus vocamus te, tenebris dominus audite nos, per
excuse me.
sanguinem per sacri...
Excuse. I
Who
know you're in the
disturbs
middle.
the ritual of sin?
We were called here by some low-level priest who said that there was a maintenance issue in this room. He said that there was something wrong in this room. I'm not sure if you can hear me from how far. Here, let me come a little bit closer to you. And Edgius is going to walk into the room.
I'm gonna walk with Edgius.
At this point, the minute you set foot into the room, there is just this. And all of the heads that were sat on the pews just turn towards you, and you see a multitude of pink and purple eyes.
My name is Leonard. We're from Breaks and Quakes. We deal with specifically natural damage that happens to places. There was a tremor here a couple weeks ago, and we've been told that your building here was affected. Would you be okay if we just have a look around and check the structures? We want to, like, hey, you can keep ritualing. We're totally cool with that, but, like...
Stop
we
talking!
Good job,
I
man.
get that
Good job. Keep it up.
Make me a persuasion check. With disadvantage.
Well, with Dave not here, is the map on screen not an option?
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Please hold call. There we go.
Let me. Does my ring? Do I have to be touching someone to make that ring work? My ring of fucking my ring of persuasion.
Of all the sentences.
Do I have to be like in contact with someone for that? I think I do. Fuck's
I'm
sake.
just going to be holding out.
I have to fist bump them. Yeah, fuck's sake.
I'm holding out my gavel, but I'm also just putting my ear, like cupping my ear to see if I can hear like any kind of like foundational weakness in the walls. That's kind of what I'm playing at, like just kind of putting my, looking at things, kind of like
at this point you're probably on the floor, listening at the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
22.
22 at disadvantage as well, yeah.
I rolled a 13. Was the lowest number that I rolled.
So I've just seen the message in the chat as well to say that there are a few people echoing. So I will try and solve that in the meantime. Very good then. So yes, with a 22, this individual is just, and you can see it's the main individual at the back, and he just closes his eyes for a moment, and you just hear these subtle whispers. So you are our intruders, massacres.
No, we were let in. We were let in by one of your priests. He was this real nice guy. I think he said his name was what did he say his name was? And he turns to Kavan.
St. Peter. Was it Pete? I don't know. Yeah, some St. Peter or something like that. I don't know what it was, but yeah, he was really nice. He just said it was a big problem, and as I'm saying that, I'm like testing the floor with my boot, just kind of pounding it down. He said, "Lots of risk right now. Possibly some foundational vulnerability in the place. So we just want to make sure everyone's safe here."
Yeah, we're just trying to keep everyone safe, sir. I think you might have us mixed up with another gang. As you can see, we're very normal. As he gestures to his cat person, his snake person, his pale monk friend, and his buffed out dude wearing no t-shirt and just dungarees.
And at this point, as you sort of mention or motion to your allies around you, that female demonic-like individual just climbs off this male commoner and stands and peers around. One of them has the touch of my sister. And she is just gonna go and blows a kiss towards Jewel. And you watch as Jewel just looks and then looks at you all for a moment, and her eyes go wide.
Oh, fuck.
And she falls to the floor unconscious.
Well, that saves you.
We are going to have to... We are definitely going to have to take this up with the legal department. You cannot just be knocking my employees out because you want to. This is a business construction site, and I am taking over.
Skeletal fool. You have been allowed to speak far too long in the sanctity of Lilith.
The whole time this has been going on, can I have been preparing gate seal in the background, like whispering to myself?
Absolutely can.
Doing hand signals
I've just
behind
realised it.
Edius's back.
Yeah, I just realised it takes a
Like
minute.
fucking
So.
roadkeeper.
It does take a minute. So
As that's happening,
you begin to hold the... Sorry, just to carry on with Danny's bit, you hold the Star Touch crystal sort of behind your back and just begin muttering words as you sort of stand behind Kavan as well. And slowly the energy begins to build. Slowly the power
Just to
begins
clarify,
build.
I'm going to use the spell gate seal, not the Star Touch crystal ability.
Ah, okay,
Stop.
very good. In which
Close
case...
the portal.
Excellent stuff.
I get down on one knee and scoop up Jewel and carry Jewel to the back of the room by the door and put her down there in a place that feels like it's possibly a little more safe just because there's a little distance there. If I can put her in the hallway, that'd be great.
Okay. I'll say you pick Jewel up then, and you do sort of just place her in the hallway. Sorry, I'm just doing live streaming bits in the background there, trying to figure this out. So we'll say you move Jewel just behind the doors there. I'm going to ask in that moment then, as your cover is gone, Lex, I need you to make me a stealth check as you're preparing this spell.
14.
14. Okay. In that moment then, seeing you, Lex, as you fail this stealth check, the individual at the back just points their finger. This fiery orb just launches towards you. I need everybody in that area to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Has Jewel taken any damage?
No.
Okay.
She's just, for whatever reason, dropped to the floor after this individual, demonic female individual, blew a kiss.
17 for me.
As I'm laying her down, I'm just whispering to her, trying to get some sort of response from her.
Talk to me, Jewel. Talk to me. Are you okay?
Nothing. Her eyes are open, and there is a distinct sort of purple sheen to them. And there is no response. Kavan, I'm actually going to say, because you've carried Jewel, you're not in this, so I just need Edius, Lex, and Takami to make me dexterity saving throws. Natural 20 for Takami.
Oh, nice.
Of course she did. 17 for Edius.
17, and that was a... Did you say 17 for you as well, Danny?
Yep.
Very good. That was loud in my ear. Okay. Both of you are going to take 15 points of fire damage.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, goody.
And when D&D Beyond sorts its shit out. And what is that? 19 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, fucking hell.
Jesus!
Kami is
Shit.
going to take...
I am instantly blooded.
Fire damage.
Did we fail the fucking saving throw?
You did indeed.
Oh, 17.
Jesus.
Right, we've got to get at least 18 then for this fight.
Fucking hell.
That motherfucker's going
GG,
down.
guys. He's gonna kill Edius right now. Watch this. Fuck Edge.
Well, I'm on 35 hit points. 37 hit points, so I'm not looking great.
I'm on 13 right now.
Ah, alright.
Yeah.
So Kami takes a little bit of damage as well as Lex. Beginning to cast this spell, there's just this splash of fiery necrotic damage, and you are instantly injured or bloodied.
So does that mean
and
I
with that,
burn the
folks,
spell slot?
no. In fact, make me a concentration check, I'm going to say, in this instance.
14.
14, which is, yes, enough to concentrate, isn't it? So even though you are bleeding in this moment, you...
I took...
How much damage is that total?
34 points of damage.
No, so you miss it. But I'm going to say, because you haven't active, or do you say it takes a minute to cast it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say you've lost it in this instance then.
Okay.
But I'll do you a favour and say you've lost the spell slot. But I'm just going to say you've lost it, so you'd have to start again. And with that, my friends, let's roll initiative.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, that was...
That's a really shit initiative. 8. I'm going to be dead by the time it's my go.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck me.
Fucking hell, what did I get? 8 plus...
I mean, the music isn't predicting our death at all.
I got a 10.
Tom, can you slap the fuck out of Jewel to wake her the fuck up?
Dude, I'm kind of trying.
Or just like send her to go get loads of healing potions or something.
Did you say 10?
Yeah. Does Greater Restoration do anything for Jewel?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try some Greater Restoration.
That's a 15 for Aegeus.
15 for Aegeus. Kami gets... that's not great for Kami. 6. And Tom, your initiative roll, please, as you then go and cast Greater Restoration on Jewel. The purple sheen from her eyes goes. She doesn't seem to wake up.
Okay.
In this moment, then, the female individual, the one that blew the kiss towards Jewel, is just going to step around and is going to walk 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there, and is just going to look so weak, and she'll look back, go, we have this covered, and that will be her go.
Oh, you need to close that portal.
Where all of these, you notice now they are city folk, they are commoners, townsfolk, members of Union City, what are denoted as Swarm A and Swarm B on the pews. Swarm A almost stands up in unison, all of these that were sat there just stand up in unison, and then rush. And they are going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 into there. And they are going to try and hit Takami as they all just rush at her and begin swiping and slamming at her. That is a 17 to hit, which is Takami's armor class.
Balls.
We need Takami today.
100%.
Yeah. Takami's been underperforming. It's your day, Takami.
If there's any time to go like Super Saiyan and fucking Kamehameha everybody, this is it.
Yeah.
14 points of damage.
Dude, I'm gonna pop it.
The other swarm then is going to do similar, and that's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and run immediately towards Lex. And it's going to attempt to slam Lex for 13.
Which is exactly my armor class, but I will reaction shield. I have reaction shield. I'm down myself whether I have it. Yes, I do. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't use it last session. So, this is the thing, I haven't got the button for that effect, sorry. So,
I've played with a character in between.
And there we go. This Tetris-like clockwork shield just appears, and those fists just slam against it to no effect. This individual at the back of the room, then, is just going to look at you all. Next time, perhaps. If you make it out alive. And they are going to turn and step through that portal. And disappear.
Oh, good.
Fuck's sake.
Calm down.
And with that, Edgius.
Well,
Oh man. For fuck's sake. Shit. Okay. Edgius is going to... Oh man, I'm absolutely fucked.
That's the spirit.
Fuck it. I'm gonna invoke my oath of my dusk blade ability, my veil of the dusk blade, and
Nice. Have you done this before?
I have done it once before, but essentially what happens is Edgius kind of. Yes, exactly. It's been a stressful couple of hours. I think Edgius is just on full edge and sees the dude disappear and just feels like he fucked up with the whole speech thing. And so, just like all these emotions coming through, he starts like emanating shadow. And Matt, I would like to use the Bardic Inspiration ability that it does. Okay. Basically, the first one shadows harmony. And I would like to put the shadow around me. How much shadow comes out of me? Because it says gains protective shadows around me. So is that like small around me, or is that like I emanate some shadow and it takes up some space?
It basically just covers you.
Cool. Awesome. In that case then, the shadow emanates and solidifies into what looks like an ancient suit of samurai armor over Edgius's body, as I'll take my my temporary hit points in a minute, Matt. But the other thing I would like to do is I would like to cast darkness here, Matt.
You would like to cast darkness up there.
Yeah, so it's a 15-foot radius from that point.
I believe I have a spell book with that. So from that point, boom.
Awesome. So that's going to be my action, I believe. Cool, and then, because that Veil of the Dark Blade, I still have a bonus action.
I'm going to give you a little coloured ring for your Veil of the Dusk Blade and make a purple ring.
Cool. I'm going to spend some sorcery points so that I can cast Cure Wounds as a bonus action, and I'm going to Cure Wounds myself.
Great first go.
And that's going to be a 4th level Cure Wounds.
4th level Cure Wounds. Big spell.
So it's the only spell slots I've got. It's the only fucking option I've got at this point.
Dear.
12 plus, so, how many d8s is that? It's 48. So 12 plus 3, 6, so that's 21 plus 5. Awesome. That's 26 points of healing that Edgius gets as these shadows envelop him. And to cast that darkness, Edgius is just going to thrust his arms outwards, and some of the armor that was like being gauntlets on his hands shoots outwards and then goes into that space, expands into this like cloud of shadow. And Edgius is just going to shout to Lex and go, "Fuck this! I've covered them in darkness! I'll shout them out to you! There's one!" And I'm just going to give him the first one, and there's one! Exactly 40 feet in front of me! And then Edgius is going to end his turn, and he's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think, yeah, I'm just going to, actually no, I'm going to go, yeah, this way. There you go. Cool. That's my full movement.
Very good. So you move that way.
Opportunity attack for them. They get an opportunity attack.
Which is a 4 on the dice, which is a grand total of 7.
So it does not hit.
Very good. Sorry, doing lots of things in the background here.
You're all good, dude. You're all good.
Excellent stuff. So, with the culmination of Edgius's go then, Kavan, we are over to you. You're currently still stood next to Jewel.
I'm actually still bent down, and as that purple kind of glaze leaves Jewel's eyes, how would I take that? Would I take that as whatever has been cast on Jewel is now just left Jewel unconscious, or am I? What degree of danger is Jewel in from Kavan's perspective?
Make me a medicine check, please. I'm going to ask you for that.
Fuck me. I've not rolled well, guys. Oof. That's
I
a
might change
3.
dice, because that's been shit.
That's a 3. You check Jewel's body in the way you can and sort of feel a pulse. You feel a strong pulse. You have no idea what's going on with Jewel right now, but she's alive at least.
Okay. And I hear
She's just out.
the chaos. I see the 2 swarms. I see Edgius and Lex taking incoming, and I just turn to Jewel and I say, "Hang on, Jewel. Hang on." I'm stroking Jewel's kind of the top of her mane, and I just get down real close to her and I say, "You just hang on right there. We'll get you out of here." And I turn around and I rage. And
Nice.
yeah. So I think while Edgius was making his escape out of that center area, there was a little bit of an opening straight up the gut between Edgius and Lex that seems like a vulnerable place. And I heard Edgius say 40 feet right in front of me. So I get up and I move. Whoops. Let me just do that first. Move.
That's
Fuck's
gonna
sake.
move with you. It's alright,
All
I'll
right.
get that. Just move Kavan.
Yeah, so I'll move Kavan up, right up the gut, right up in the middle, hopefully almost feeling like Edgius's evacuation has kind of distracted people enough that I'm right there. And so right there in that place, I'm going to just tip my head over the top of that. How high is that wall in front of me?
It's not a wall, it's a pew.
It's a pew.
Yeah, okay. So I'm down in front of the pew. I know I might be vulnerable to those next to me or behind me, but I'm looking in front, and I just kind of almost like a sniper lifts his rifle just into the windowsill for a quick scope. I raise up and I cast Guiding Bolt at fucking what is the first one, which is AOS.
Okay.
And as I do that, and then it's almost again like a sniper. I'm up and then I'm down again, and then I try to exit that same area and start making my way over to Edgius.
So you can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would have got you there. Now, technically, because you are raging, you cannot cast spells.
Oh shit.
Even with my Gavel of Equity.
Oh.
For the minute, yes. You
Okay.
are. So what I'm going to allow you to do is if you want to run up, sort of fire that guiding bolt and then rage, I will allow you to do that.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah.
And so then my
And you're
rage will be
firing
my
at AOS, aren't you?
yeah.
Would he have to go through? Because it's a
Opportunity.
It's a straight
Ranged
line spell. Would he have to go through A?
So... Is it a straight
Would you
line
have to go
spell? I thought it
through
was just
A?
a ranged spell attack that you can just lob it.
A streak of light towards a creature, make a spin, range spell attack, target hit, radiant
Yeah,
damage.
so even though it says
oh,
streak of light,
Yeah,
I
that's
kind of
fair.
allow this. So, I am also, technically this would have to be at disadvantage because of the magical darkness that is there, but because Edgius has pointed where this individual is out, I am going to say you can make a flat roll to try and hit this individual.
Damn. Let's see, do I have any bonus here? Rolled an 8 plus... Let's see, Cunning Bolt. What is my bonus on that spell? Oh, okay, plus 7, it's 15. I guess.
15. You fire it and it goes into that magical darkness. You have no idea whether this thing is hit or not.
Amazing.
Okay.
Edgius, however, you can see into that magical darkness.
I
believe.
don't think I can. I don't think I can, actually.
Very good. In which case, nobody has an idea whether this has hit or not. So, Tom, I'm going to ask you to roll me damage, just because we don't know whether it's hit or not. And then we'll
No,
find
I
out
can't see
later.
it. Lol.
Nice. That's 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Fantastic. Good stuff. And then you rage, and you've got whatever movement speed you have left now. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 got you to there. So whatever you've got left, which I think is 15.
Okay.
5 or 40. 40. So you got 10 feet of movement left.
10 feet of movement, not a lot. I'm actually gonna go forward 5 feet in between those two. So right here. I'm gonna go there. So no opportunity attacks. I didn't really leave Swarm A, right?
No.
Cool.
No, you didn't.
Cool. I'm gonna stay right there, in a very kind of athletic stance with my gavel in one hand, and my fucking dagger in the other hand.
How big is this gavel? You know, you're talking about like a gavel. Are we talking like is it a big gavel or is it like one of those cute little judge ones?
Dude, it's called the gavel of equity.
Warhammer. Yeah, it's effectively a
It's fucking
warhammer.
huge.
It just looks like a gavel.
Okay. Oh, okay. It gives gavel impressions, but it's a giant warhammer. Okay.
Yep.
Fucking never trust warhammers these days. Always pretending to be something they're not.
As I move in that position, I yell, not in his direction, but I just kind of I send a whistle to Edgius, which means he would know it means keep flanking from our escapades in our past.
He wants me to run straight up the middle.
Excellent. So if that's the end of your turn, then we have A, who is going to... What do I want them to do? Yeah, sod it. They are going to go 5, 10, 15 straight up to Kavan. And they're going to try and shank you with a dagger.
Okay.
It's a grand total of 7, which is going to miss.
Yep. I parry
He's
that.
going to try and do the same. Which is 12. I believe that is also going to miss.
Yep.
And then C is going to step around the swarm and going to try and stab Lex. Ugh. 11.
Can I when A and B are attacking me, can I use Mage Slayer?
They've not cast a spell.
Spell.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
So they've just gone to try and stab you.
Okay.
Alright. Very good. So C misses Lex, and then we are over to Lex himself.
Yeah, I get a go. So, I'm gonna
Going as quick as I can. So.
move around. Well, it's my shit roll, mate, for being bottom of the initiative. So I'm going to move around to here. So Swarm can't get me, but C will get an attack of opportunity, won't he?
Yes. So I'll try and stab with the dagger again. 5.
Boom. Happy with that. And now, loads of people are conveniently lined up in a straight line for me. I will, as I'm moving around, you'll hear as the biggest of all fucking like Tesla coils is forming around my arm as I then cast lightning bolt at 4th level.
Shit.
That's 9d6 and a dex 17 saving throw from everybody in my way.
Kill them.
Okay.
Kill
so
them,
I'm
Danny.
going to roll your damage while I then do this because I've got to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different rolls now. So we're going to do the swarm
2,
first.
3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 10,
Sail.
22, 2, 7, 32, 36. And I'm going to use
Sail.
a bonus action empowered spell. They use a sorcery point so I can re-roll some of the shit damage dice.
That's fine. So I'm just going to mark these as some rings. So we know. So if they go red, it's because they failed.
I rolled the exact same fucking numbers bar one. Silly bastard. That is 33 points of lightning damage.
Bear with me then. AOS.
To the swarm, to C.
Natural
To that
20,
demon.
so they're going to get
Fuck off with you.
gold because they're
No.
going to take half and half again.
I'm doing that.
Interesting. They're going to fail. And then S. Oh, where have they gone? All the way at the top. 15, 16,
Don't ruin this for good
17,
saving
which I
throws,
believe
Matt.
was the magic number, wasn't it?
Yep.
Right, so... What was the total damage, sorry?
33 lightning damage. Or 16 for half.
33.
17 if we round up.
So, you wouldn't see it, so you don't know. 33 half, you said 16, we technically round up, that would be 17.
Danny out here doing the fucking the clock lord's work.
Come on! Although I was hoping more would fail the saving throw.
That's right.
To be honest.
Half is better than nothing. I think is where we're at this point in time with the hit points that we have currently.
True.
And then AOS is going to take 8 points of damage because they not saved. Right,
That's
remove
all.
some rings because we don't need them anymore. Now again, you don't necessarily see what's in the magical darkness.
But can we surmise I fucked some people up?
Oh yeah, you, just by nature of your spell, no, you've connected with a number of individuals here.
And if it goes in a straight line, does a little bit of it... Oh no, it won't. It won't go into the portal, will it? No.
Depends what the line is.
No, it'd miss. It'd
No.
just sort of... You see your lightning bolt sort of crack off the side of the portal. Nah, if you wanted to get AOS, you're going to have to go back a bit. That's what S was making, the noises S was making a minute ago.
S was like, fuck lightning.
Very good. So yes, as Lex, as you just charge that lightning bolt up and just you feel a number of sort of connections with your spell just through the arcane feedback, if you like. You watch as a number of members of this swarm in front of you just get fried. You watch the acolyte that was the other side of them that had previously tried to stab you just gets turned to ash.
Come on.
S sort of takes a glancing blow, but manages to just about sort of duck out in time. And there's just sort of this scorch mark across one wing. And then you have no idea what happens into the darkness. Your lightning bolt just and you see a flash to the other side.
Pubes a bit?
They're kind of covered by a skirt by now. You sort of catch the wing, but you're assuming she's not totally shaved as well.
Well, I'm down for whatever, just so everyone knows.
Excellent stuff. Anything else on your turn, sir?
I wish I had a bonus action healing spell, but I do not. So, I do have a potions of healing. Did we say we can have a bonus? I can drink one as a bonus.
So if you use your bonus action to drink a potion, you roll for it. If you use your action, you take the maximum hit points possible.
Yeah. I'll roll for it.
That's a new homebrew rule we introduced about a month and a half ago.
5 points, but I'll take it. 5 points, but I'll take it.
Better than fuck all.
Exactly.
Very good. You then watch in this magical darkness as an individual 15 comes staggering out, just sort of scorched and bleeding in places, and you just hear them go, "Sister." But they are going to step forward. Now, that's 10 foot. I need to put that on. There we go. There we go. So they've moved, what was that? 5, 10, 15, 20 to get to there. They are then going to fly. Okay, 5 feet over the top of their sister. The one they've just called sister. So that'll be, what did I say? 10, 15, 20, 25 up. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 down to there, and then they're going to land on the ground, that 5 feet descent at that point. What to do? Lex.
Yeah.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please, and this will be at disadvantage because you are in this aura that they emanate, and they just exude sexuality and charm.
Oh, wow. And Lex is just so autistic that he struggles to handle that.
Well, actually, yeah, being sexually an awkward person, I might not even notice. So is it actually disadvantage? No. Is it a spell? So it's not. It's an aura. You've said it, right?
The aura is what causes the. I'm going to say it's a magical effect. It's not a spell.
Okay, because I'll get advantage against spells, so that's cool. So wisdom.
Yes.
Fucking hell. I'm going to use magical guidance, Matthew, because that was dog shit. Never mind, because that was an 8. That was the best I can do.
Very good. You are now.
I don't know, have like an erection or something.
By this individual, and they are just going to look to you. Do you know what? I've been doing this totally wrong. Ignore me. It was the wrong one.
That's a big aura, actually.
So we're going to roll that back. So it's going to be the same thing, except it's going to be this female individual that comes down to the same space. She's not flown, but it doesn't matter. She's going to go to the same sort of area. I'm just going to... So you're still charmed. she is going to look at you. Why don't you come here, pretty boy? And she is going to beckon you to come towards her. So, on your next turn, so you are now charmed. You obey this particular individual's verbal or telepathic commands. If you suffer any harm or receive a suicidal command, you can repeat the saving throw, and in the effect on a success. That's all you need to know.
So when you say come towards her, you don't mean that literally, right?
No, she's sort of said. Well, do you know what? We did this last time. I think, yeah.
No,
she has basically charmed
Don't worry.
you to say, come here. So beckoning you towards her.
Yeah.
I
won't
beckon
kiss her.
If
thee.
you wish to walk up. Yeah, I beckon you. Yeah, whatever it needs to be. That will be her go. It is then to Kami's go, who is going to see this. Look at this swarm next to her. Oh, fuck, here we go. And spectral arms once again emanate out of her body, but she's going to dance over 5, 10 to there. She's going to take an attack of opportunity from the... no, she's not. They've already used their reaction. So she is then going to try and attack S. And is going to make an unarmed strike to begin with. Make it good. Not so good. That's a 16 to hit, which will hit, and she's going to make that a stunning strike.
Come on.
So I need to spend a key point. Running out of them. So damage. Unarmed strike. Which, because she is now using Arms of the Astral Stealth, that will be 1d6 plus 4 force damage. I'm just going to click the button. Make this easier. No, you couldn't have rolled any fucking worse. Do you know what? Let's roll the dice just to be on the safe sides. Yeah, we'll take the dice roll, just because it helps you folks out. So that is 9 points of force damage. No, ignore me. Do you know, I did fuck it up, totally. DM's having a right mare tonight.
In your defense, buttons to press.
I've got so much shit to do. So we'll put them back up there. We're going to move that back onto them. Except they were there. Bear with me, folks. Where's they go? So yes, they do. It's all the same thing, just different characters. But then, yeah. Takami is going to smack into this individual for, what did I say, 9 points of force damage. Further damaging them. And is then going to use Flurry of Blows and makes 2 more unarmed strikes. So again, Arms of the Astral Self. Just done quickly, that's going to hit. And that is also going to hit. So that is one of them. 2, 4, 6. 14 points of force damage. 2 by. She just. But it was a stunning strike as well. They need to make a. In fact, technically, could have been an advantage. I'll roll that in a minute. Yeah, they're going to succeed in the saving throw, so they're not stunned. There's a 19 on the dice. Right, with that done, AOS, who is currently in darkness, and you don't know where they are. Yeah, they're not going to do that just yet, but they are going to stumble out. 5, 10, 15. I'm just going to stand there and they're going to look around. And you can see the hand is just almost out, but low. And they're just casting it around. That is all they are going to do on their turn. Very good. Back up to the top. So, S will make her way over here. No, let's detach that before we fuck that up. S is going to make her way over here. 5, 10, 15 towards Kavan. Oh, yeah. Managed to create all in one there. Just while I attach these. Excellent. So she is going to look towards you, Kavan, and much like her brother, if you want to call them that, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. Come on now. Alright. It's wisdom, right? Let's see. So that's a 15.
15 at disadvantage.
At disadvantage, yep. I rolled
Nice.
an 18 and a 14.
That was really good. What was it?
15.
15. Even though it's good, it is not enough to save. However, you feel this charm sort of wash over you, and then you just look at her. Because you're raging. And while raging, you can't be charmed.
Oh,
Come on.
get fucked, lady.
Get fucked.
So she's just gonna look at you and say, just one kiss. But you don't fall for it.
Can I now, as I'm raging, use Mage Slayer?
Technically, that's not a spell either. That was a magical effect.
Oh, okay. Son of a bitch.
It is then Swarm A's go, who is just going to turn. In fact, they're going to move over here. And they're going to try and hit Karma. 8 plus 3. 11. Not going to hit Kami. That is their go. We are then over to Swarm B, who is going to try and hit Lex. Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Oh, 6, 11, 12, 14, 15 points of bludgeoning damage as they all just rain onto you. How you looking, Lex?
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm one for time, mate.
Alright, fine. Very good. Edges.
Edgius is gonna peek from one side of the pillar and be like, "Oh god, it's so bad, it's so bad. Oh man, I totally fucked it. I thought I was totally gonna be able to convince them. Fuck. And then he's gonna peek from the other side and see AOS in the back and be like, "Oh fuck, there's so many. Fuck. Man, I don't know what to do. 1 second, Tom. I'm just gonna quickly do one of these. Ooh, golly. Oh, it doesn't get Lex in. Oh, but they'll all move. Oh, fuck's sake. You know what? Fuck it. Edgius is going fucking beast mode. Edgius is gonna lay his back up against the pillar, and he's gonna flash back to a moment from an episode that we had the other day, where he stood with his back up against a crumbled ruin wall just outside of Union City, facing the greatest fear and threat he'd ever faced at his life up until that point. He's going to remember that he was fueled by hatred and pain, and that this time the fuel is different. It's to bring balance, like that of his team, to just neutralize the bullshit that is happening around him. So he's going to put his hand out and summon his shadow blade. As he waves his hand down and the blade appears in the air, he's going to grab it out of the air. And then that's going to be a 5th level shadow blade as well.
Like it.
And Edgius is then basically just going to break cover and is going to go to here, sprint, jump off of this bench, and just try and basically jump into the air. I can get to here, but then I'm going to just try and in midair throw my shadow blade into S, basically.
into S. Nice, as you jump in the air. I'm also, because you brought your backstory and your origin story into this, I'm going to give you a point of inspiration.
Come
I
on.
already had a point of inspiration, so what does
You may
that
choose
like?
to give it to somebody else.
I would like to
guy
donate
who's
this to
charmed.
Lex, because I feel like
Yes.
Lex is going to die soon. So I will donate that to Lex.
Thanks.
No problem, dude. I'm just saying what's real. Actually, with my defensive flourish, I get an extra 10 feet of movement. So I'm going to jump up in the air. I'm going to go straight over the two of them, stepping on A's shoulders. And then I am just going to try and two hands ram my shadow blade into S's noggin, basically. Straight noggin stab.
Lex, I also need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, sorry, because you did receive damage. But it's still
Come
a
on.
disadvantage.
Oh.
Get on my dice.
Oh, I rolled a 17 as well, if you hadn't said disadvantage. So that is now just a 7.
Still charmed.
Oh, I need another D8.
But the
Very good.
I can't use my inspiration because the 17 was on my second roll, which would have been
There you go.
null and void anyway.
Okay.
Wounded.
Right. So Matt, I'm going to use a mobile flourish, which allows me to do a little bit of extra damage, and I'm also going to use my dusk veil shadow veil stuff. Beautiful. Oh, get wrecked, dude. He's absolutely fucked. Absolutely bad times. That's 26 to hit. She's hit.
Yeah, that's
She is
absolutely
hit.
going to hit.
26. Okay, cool. Let's roll. This. So that's 10, 15, 20, and then another one of those. That's 25 points of. It's a mixture of, I think, necrotic and piercing damage. It's psychic. It's psychic and necrotic damage. Psychic and necrotic damage.
Very good. How much is that total, sorry?
25.
25 points of damage. As you rake these blades down, I'm going to say you cleave one of her wings straight off. As she just screams.
Yes. Yes.
And
is injured.
I'm still on top of Homie. Shall I? Edius will land, roll, and with the extra 5 feet that I get from my mobile flourish, I'm gonna land behind the bench and land on the other side of the bench and point blade back at her. She can have an opportunity attack then. That's all good.
She will turn and just tries to claw at you as you roll away with one wing just hovering down. That is 13 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. She just recklessly swipes at you as she screams out. And unlike the scream from earlier that was pure pleasure, this is nothing but pain. Kavan.
Okay, I'm gonna. So I think for my first action, I'm gonna invoke Exemplar Zeal, which will give me Righteous Rebuke. And I'll just use my... Yeah, I'm just gonna use my fucking Gavel of Truth, Gavel of Equity against her as well. I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna try to kneecap her with my Gavel of Equity. I'm down
Kill
on
her
my knee
and
and I'm
carry
just
that through to the next one. Fucking
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah.
In
exactly.
this place, then, swinging the Gavel of Equity, Kavan, make me a strength-based religion check, which is basically a d20 plus your strength modifier, and if you are proficient in religion, your proficiency bonus as well.
At 20.
Nat 20, you get to roll all of your attacks with the Gavel of Equity while in this fight with advantage.
Thank you. Cool. So I've got to roll again for this attack.
You now need to roll. You now need to roll to hit. So yeah, but you roll with advantage.
But advantage.
As this glow just begins to emanate from Kavan.
There's a 19 plus 7, 26.
That's absolutely going to hit.
226 back to back. Let's go.
And I'm also going to have my Divine Fury because I'm raging, right?
Oh, yes.
Cool. Let's go.
Cheat sheet coming in big there.
It is. Fuck's sake. That's a 5 plus... Divine Fury is 2, so that's an 7 points of damage.
So your rage damage is 2. I believe your Divine Fury is an extra D6, is it, or something
D6
like that?
plus 4. D6 plus 4, so let me do that as well.
Damn, son.
So I've added your rage damage on to make it 7, and then...
Finish her.
Plus 2 is 9. Plus 6. 2 plus 4 is 6, so that's 13.
6. Yeah, very good. As you do swing with the Gavel of Equity, and as you strike, there is just this radiant tone that sounds out. It's almost like a bell, but at the same time it sounds like a judge's gavel slamming on the desk, as if you are delivering judgment. And cracks begin to appear in her body that glow with this sort of radiant light. She is not dead, but she is not looking good.
Okay. I say to no one in particular, we gotta focus on the most dangerous ones. There's too many. Let's take out the most dangerous first.
I believe you get another... Oh no, you used...
Exemplars as one action.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll allow that on this turn. We need to just remember on that you only get one action, you get 2 attacks per action. So technically you should have used Exemplar Zeal, but it was cool. We're going to allow it. It was awesome.
Cool.
Very good. You do have movement if you wish to use it.
I do have movement. Can I... I'm going to stay there. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay in the mix.
Excellent stuff. The Acolytes then. A is going to look at you, Kavan, and I need you to make me a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Fuck's sake, that was a crit fail. That was a 1.
Oh, shit.
I just need to double check this on Rage.
Plus 1 is 2. Wisdom is... No, it's...
I might be reading your Rage wrong. Technically you can be charmed.
Oh, I've got resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
Yeah, I think there's a particular barbarian type that, when you rage, is immune to being charmed, or it might be a later thing. But I made that mistake, so I will take that on the first instance, so you're fine. But this individual, with that failure, then, they are going to cast Suggestion, and they are just going to look at you and say, run. So...
Fuck's sake.
Where are you running, Pant?
On a failed save,
that's a good question, isn't it?
Choose the course of action you describe to the best of its ability. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration, but they are now concentrating as well.
Run straight at him with your head.
Yeah, that's exactly right, dude.
Well, they just told you to run. They didn't say where, they just said run.
Yep,
B
yep.
is going to move up this way. 5, 10, 15 to Edgius. You do get an attack of opportunity if you wish to take it, Kavan. You technically could also use your Mage Slayer attack against A, because they have cast a spell at you.
Let's go for it. So Mage Slayer is finally. So can I just use any melee weapon?
Yes.
Fucking let's go with the gavel.
Yeah, nice.
This is the
So again,
gavel.
advantage.
Cool. That's.
You just roll to hit first.
Whoops, sorry. Whoops. Here we go. That's 26. My first roll. And
So
yeah, we'll go with 26.
will absolutely, both of those would have hit, to be fair.
Okay. And then let's roll.
Damage, please.
Five points of damage for Mage
7
Slayer.
points of damage total with rage, then.
Yep.
He dances away and you just... And again, there's that sound of a gavel smacking against the desk and a bit of a bell-like sound as well, a bit like bell-like resonance as you strike. But that they then run towards Edius and they are going to try and shank Edius in the back. That's a 2 on the dice.
Watch
I'm
out,
hoping that's
Edge.
going to be a natural 20, but yeah, fails.
Edge is he's gonna thrust towards Edgius and be like, "It's the wrong day, my guy."
Very good. We are then over to Lex.
So, if I'm charmed, all I can do is
You are.
nothing.
Well, you have to do what they have said to the best of your ability. After that. So let me just read through this again, just so we're all clear. I'm going to find the right monster. There we go. So, the charmed target obeys this creature's verbal or telepathic commands. If the target suffers any harm or receives a suicidal command, it can repeat the saving throw ending the effect's success. And that's it.
So I've still got to obey the
they
command
have
then.
charmed you. You have indeed.
So, I'll walk towards her then.
Very good.
Well,
so
fuck.
you take a step towards I.
But luckily, I don't get any opportunity attacks because I'm still within melee of the swarm.
You are indeed. Excellent stuff.
Do I get to do a save at the end of my turn every time, or just if I take damage?
Don't. It's only if
Because
you
I did
take
stub my toe as I took my step.
That is true. I heard that.
As much as I love it, this individual, as you step closer to them, then is just going to cup your face and cup your chin. It's just going to pull you closer as they go to kiss you.
Question.
Because you are charmed. Yes.
What's happening with Cog this whole time? Because Cog is just like chilling with Lex right now. What's Cog doing? Is Cog
looking around?
He'll be in my pocket, to be fair, because I was going to summon Construct and turn him into Cogazord, but
yeah.
I've got no more of those spell slots left, so he's...
Oh, okay. He's just chilling. Cool. Cool.
Cog would
He's
definitely be
hiding.
hiding as well, because the last time Cog encountered creatures like this, Cog died.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's up my ass currently.
Cool.
Only adding
Sounds
to
great.
this moment then, as this individual, this male individual, just cups your chin and pulls your face ever closer. Just one kiss. One kiss. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
As he
Although I'm
fucking
all right at those.
makes you pucker up, gives you a big
23.
smooch.
23.
Nice.
Lucky bastard. You are going to take 10 points of psychic damage. And as they kiss you, it's almost like you can see this pink energy just draws away from Lex and into this individual, and some of their wounds heal up.
Do I get to roll for the saving throw again to take damage?
You do now. You now get to roll your wisdom saving throw. It is still at disadvantage.
And I would like to say, as she told me to kiss her, I'm going to put my snake tongue fully down her throat.
Nice.
Oh.
Proper go for it.
Yeah, this one's a male, though, not the female. The
I think it's
female
a
is
bird.
currently toe-to-toe with Kavan. Yeah,
I'm down. I'm kissing whoever they tell me to kiss.
it's all good. Very good. Snake tongue down. They're probably into that
I'm
as well,
going
to
to
be
use my
honest.
inspiration to make it not disadvantage on the saving throw.
Nice.
Very good.
It's not going to be enough. 13.
13 is not enough. You are still charmed.
God damn.
But they have not asked you to do anything in this moment because they have delivered this kiss.
Okay. And they're disgusted that I've literally just stuck my tongue down their esophagus.
Excellent. Takami then is just going to look towards you. Snap out of it, Lex! And she is going to go in with her unarmed strikes using these astral arms that just like that scene out the Matrix again. And she's going to... let's see if the first one hits. That's 11 plus stuff. And excellent, that is going to hit. So she's going to do that amount of damage. 5 points of force damage. But she's going to make it a stunning strike. They need to make a save, which they're absolutely going to save with an 18 on the dice, so that doesn't work again, but she is then going to use Flurry of Blows as well, leaving her with a single key point left. Very good, so 2 more unarmed strikes. Natural 20 on the first.
Come on.
And a 17 on the second, so they're both going to hit, but one is going to be a crit. So we're going to crit damage that one. Oh, max damage as well. 16 points of damage on the critical hit of force
Take
damage.
that,
so
bitch.
as she just bludgeons the back of this creature, you see as the first strike sort of comes in and you hear the crack of a rib, and then the second strike comes in, and because this is an astral hand, it just punches in and through, and then the third one goes through the back, and as it punches through, you can see that basically facing you, Lex, there is a heart just beating in this astral hand.
Nice.
And she just drops it and brings back the astral hand as she stands there, and this incubus, as that's what it was, drops and dies. Lex, you are no longer charmed.
Come on.
That was important. All right, Takami.
That was very helpful.
And she's just going to be there and just sort of flexes those arms. Get your shit together. It is then AOS's go. He has not done a lot at the minute. AOS is just going to look back at that fiery portal, holds their hand out.
Oh no.
Come to me. And 2 familiar creatures.
Oh
Step
my
out.
god. Fuck's sake.
Would they step straight into the darkness and not know where they are?
They do step straight into the darkness.
Stupid birds.
Don't move the darkness.
Sorry.
That's fine, I'm going to lock that now.
Stupid
Very
birds.
good. So, we're going to say VA and VB. 2. Step into that darkness. That will be... There you go. Back up the top to S, who is severely wounded at this point. Their charm didn't work. So instead, they are going to... You just see for a moment, it's almost like those cracks disappear, and her wing just seems to be perfect. All of her body seems to be utterly, utterly perfect. Thank you, chat. We are well aware of the echo. There's not a lot we can do about it right now because unfortunately our stream manager isn't here, but we're just bearing with it. Hopefully it will be all fixed with the VOD as well. So, as yes, this female individual just looks and radiates beauty, this enthralling beauty. I need Aegeus, Kavan, and Takami to make wisdom saving throws. Aegeus and Kavan, you will be at a disadvantage.
Fuck's sake.
Takami,
Disadvantage.
14
Motherfucker.
stuff.
Ha ha ha.
Takami saves.
Alright. It's fucking 11.
11?
Yeah. Yep.
And
And
a
Edges?
18 for Edges.
18. Kavan, you are now stunned.
Fucking stunned and charmed.
Shit.
So you're not charmed, you're just stunned.
Okay.
So
Oh,
in
I
that
feel like
moment,
it.
as you look at her, and actually there's a moment where the way the hair falls down her neck, and you almost look past the horns, you look past the wings and the subtle colour of her skin, the way that hair falls, and sort of her hair goes black in this moment. And it's almost like you see Mara.
Wait, can I just ask you something? When I'm raging,
Yeah.
I have advantage on saving throws, so it should have just been a straight throw without disadvantage. Is that
Maybe
right?
straight. What was the roll before the? What was the
It
roll
was
again?
a 50. So no, it was. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, I'll roll again. Fuck it. Fucking never mind. Continue.
I don't even think the higher roll would have saved you there if you said it's a 15.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what it was. That's cool.
So yes, you are now stunned as you just almost. It looks like Mara in front of you, and it just catches you totally off guard. Everybody else is fine, however. Very good. Swarm A is going to attack Takami again, and they're just going to sort of try and bludgeon her from the back. Natural 20.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And because they are at full health as well, that's more damage.
Shit.
Watch out, Takami! Oh, I'm stunned.
18, 20, 4, 30. 1 points of bludgeoning damage, which hurts Takami a lot. She deals with this incubus, and then the next minute there's just a number of hands that grab and claw and beat her, and you just see her sort of dropped to the floor under the weight of all these strikes, and she is most certainly injured at this point.
Shit. This is not going well.
Now we're about to, dude. We're about to win this. Don't you worry. We are turning the tides. Lex.
Big talk. B is going to try and hit Lex. And then
B is
balance
gonna
for you,
hit
that's
Lex.
a
He's
natural
over
one.
by me. Oh, Swarm B.
Swarm B.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
Swarm B.
Swarm.
Yeah.
I'm glad you rolled shit on
So,
that attack. Man.
yeah, I did literally straight from a natural 20 into a natural 1. How do you love that? Very good. So we are then over to Edgius.
Beautiful.
Come on, Edge.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Matt, can I roll an investigation check?
What are you trying
About-
to find?
So, I'm trying to find if I feel like there's anything that, like, draws these people in. Like, if there's anything that, like, makes them, like, want something. Like, obviously, you know, I saw them, like, getting jiggy with it. Like, you know, like, is there something that they are, like, drawn to, like catnip? Is, you know, everyone has a catnip. Fucking everyone does. What is the, like, I'm trying to work out what these people's catnip is, basically.
I'm still not sure I understand what you're trying to do here.
Basically, I would like to draw them to me. I would like to use a way to draw the enemies to me.
Right, you want to try and figure out what is drawing these individuals to people, so to speak.
So like, is it like threatening to destroy the portal? Is it like being extra sexy? Like, is it, you know, like what would like lure these people away from my homies?
Make me a straight intelligence check, please, actually, based on that. Because you're not investigating
Okay.
something, and this is just a thinking
Yeah,
type
yeah.
thing.
I think that's reasonable. I think that's totally reasonable. Oh, buddy, I needed that. That is a dirty 20 with an 18 on the dice.
Dirty 20. As you're looking around this battlefield, thinking about this cathedral, there's one word, one constant word throughout this whole place. One word which is associated with the goddess who is in charge here. The
Sin.
power resides here. Exactly that word.
Fuck,
That is what
dude.
these people are all about.
Oh man. Okay, in that case then, I am going to, as my action, I am going to cast a 4th level Glyph of Warding on myself.
Literally just...
Yes, exactly. And the trigger for the Glyph of Warding is going to be when my allies... When I speak the command word, which I will do possibly as a reaction,
Okay.
I think is going to be the trigger.
So the trigger is when you speak the command word.
Yeah, and then Edgius is going to I guess what in this D&D world Matt classifies as sin would be my question. Edgius would just start fucking cussing. He would start whatever is against the 10 Commandments. He would grow a knob, get his knob out. He'd start pissing. He'd start screaming. He'd probably start being like, "Fuck Lilith, your faith is bullshit," and just try and blaspheme as much as he can. Just anything that I can use an action, a bonus action, and a use object action to draw them to me. That's what I'm doing.
So in this, there's a lot of, from what you've seen, there is a lot to do with innocence and the taking of innocence in one way or another, control and coercion, and sex. But carnal perversions, basically.
Edgius will fucking strip down to sexy Mr. T version him, abs galore, 8-pack, fucking dong that just hangs between his knees, absolute just fucking monster fucking cock, he is just gonna windmill his wiener with his shadow blade in his hand and just be like, "Come get it! It's an all-you-can-fuck buffet! Come on, people, come on!" And Edgius will just, I'll take my move in 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 25, 30. Right there, right on the edge of the darkness over here.
Right on the edge of the darkness. You just sort of fold round the edge of the darkness. Now, B, you will get an attack of opportunity.
Can I make a persuasion check or a
that was
sexy
my
check?
next thing. That is going to fail on the attack of opportunity because it was a 6 on dice. Yes, I'm going to ask you to make me a persuasion check. I'm also going to allow this to be an advantage because you did implement ideas of sin.
And you got your cock
Ideas
out.
of sin.
And you've got your cock out.
Oh! God. Ooh, okay. That's not phenomenal, but it's not terrible. That is a 23 dirty.
23, right. I'm going to roll 4 different checks here. First for the swarms, then for A and B, then for AOS, and then for S. So, swarms. You rolled a what? A 20?
A 23, I think I said.
23. I'll start listening in a minute, I promise, folks. They're going to fail.
Come on, swarms.
Are also going to fail.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Come suck some of this dick. You know you want it. You know you fucking want it.
What a sentence.
S is going to succeed, and then AOS.
And also, he'll be turning around, and the muscles in his Mr. T ass are so defined that he can make the cheeks clap. So he's clapping his cheeks as well, and is just doing all he can, man. Just all he can.
So everybody but S fails, and you see the swarms are drawn. It's almost like they are enthralled to you now. A and B see a moment to honour their goddess and begin to turn away. S just stands there. "What are you doing, you fools? An AOS is just... I'm going to deal with this one. As they do fall for it, but it's a way where they just think, don't you defile my temple, and they're basically going to start wandering towards you that way.
So who's wandering towards me? Who's coming towards me?
Everybody but
Everyone
S
except for
at
S.
this moment.
Cool. Sick.
On their turn.
Beautiful. And that'll be the end of my turn. And I'll shout to the other two and I'll say, "Get to the back of the room! Get to the back of the room!" And that'll be it.
Excellent. Kavan, you are stunned. You can do fuck all.
Savage.
So yeah, that's that. A then is going to begin to move away. It's just going to go 5, 10,
Yeah.
15,
Well,
20,
buddy.
25, 30.
Yeah.
B is beginning to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
You know, if you go in the darkness, guys, it's even more kinky because you can't see. It's like a super blindfold.
We are then over to Lex. No longer
Would
charmed.
Would I know that the two turkeys are in the darkness?
The two turkeys.
How big's this magical darkness? It's a sphere, isn't it, Aegeus?
Yes, it's a sphere of magical darkness.
So have you created like a half dome?
Yes, I will have like half submerged it in the
Half dome?
ground.
A dome, yeah. So you've created a dome. In which case, Lex, no, you wouldn't.
And I suppose I was charmed when they came out of the portal, weren't they?
You were indeed.
Okay. In that case... Oh, what do I want to do? I will do Chromatic Orb. I will twin spell it. Hang on, what level am I casting it at? 3rd level Chromatic Orb. So I need 3 sorcery points to twin spell it. Bang, bang, bang. Got 2 left. And I'm aiming for the winged wench and
S.
the other priest. Yeah, S and the other priest.
And
to the
AOS.
diagonal
These
left.
will be at disadvantage because you have a swarm in melee range with you, basically.
What about if I move there?
Still counts because they are still technically there. You'd have to move out of melee range with them to lose that disadvantage.
Okay, I will then move to there and I'll take the opportunity attack thing.
Oh no.
Opportunity attack, which is a 2 on the dice. Not going to hit.
There we go. They've been rolling shit all night, so I took a chance. Take a chance, 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 take a chance.
Very
Right.
good. You then just 2 chromatic orbs.
21 to hit the first one, and 19 to hit the second one.
Do you have any more
They
healing potions
are-
to bonus action?
They are.
I do.
Yes.
Nice. Amazing.
And AOS. Both going to hit.
So,
Lex,
5
I said
D8
away
for the
from
first
me.
one. 6, 11, 18, 21, 24 points of lightning damage for the first one. Fuck me, where's that going? That was an 8! I'm keeping that.
It's every
8,
session. bro. It's my
15,
favourite.
18, 22, 26 points of lightning damage for the second one.
26 points of lightning. So you watch as this first chromatic orb, then you throw straight at S, and it just sort of sinks into her body. And then you see those cracks that had formed where Kavan has struck with the gavel, and they just begin to glow. Gold, then blue. And what colour is your... It's yellow, isn't it? Your spells usually, isn't it? Are we saying that?
Depends what mood I'm in on the day, to be honest, Matt.
Alright, fuck it. What colour do you want this to be?
It's going to be a venomous green because I'm pissed off.
A venomous green, I love it. So that yellow, that golden radiance just begins to turn this sickly green colour before she just explodes into fragments. Now, with everybody's passive perception, there is a moment where Jewel just twitches. And we continue on. Your second one then flies straight at AOS, and as they're beginning to turn towards Edgius, just catches them on the side and stuns them for a second. They take the damage, but are okay.
And then with the rest of my movement, I'm going to go to stand behind Kavan.
Very good.
And then I will do a bonus action to drink a little bit of a potion, so I need to roll for that.
Indeed.
Can you use Kavan as a
Six.
human shield?
6. No, I'm going to help him next turn. But yes, I am using
Kavan
you
is
as a
no
shield.
longer stunned anyway.
I'm not stunned. You're good, dude.
Good. I'm using you as a shield. I didn't want to say out loud, but that's exactly what I'm doing.
As this
I appreciate that.
As this succubus shatters, Kavan, you are instantly snapped out of it as that vision of Mara is gone. You realise you've lost a little bit of momentum in that moment. Very good. We are then over to Takami, who is just going to sort of stand and turns to look at this swarm, just sort of shaking a little bit. And she's going to see them all facing Edgius, and she is going to use her final key point to use Step of the Wind as a bonus action, and she's going to disengage.
Nice. The fuck out of there,
She's gonna
Takami!
run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to Jewel, and seeing Jewel stirring, just slides down on her knees as blood trickles out of Takami's nose, and she's just going to hold Jewel. Yeah, it's okay, Kitty Cat, we got you. That will be Takami's go. We are then over to AOS, who, even though they've taken this lightning damage, is just going to slowly move around. 5, 10, 15.
Pause. Did Takami just call Jewel Kit Kat?
Kitty
If
cat.
that is the case, we need to relay that to Dave. I need to have that
Okay.
conversation unfold.
That's fine.
Next session,
5,
I
10,
need to
15,
have
20.
that fucking unfold. That's amazing.
25 into darkness, 30 to there. And they are partially in darkness, but they are going to... You are a foolish boy. They're going to swing with the Staff of the Fallen that they have. I'm going to say this is at disadvantage because... because they are in magical darkness. Neither of them are going to hit. It's a 2 and a 4 on the dice, so they just swing and then sort of lean out of the darkness.
Miss me.
Brat. Jewel is stirring, and with that being said, my friends, because we are almost 2 hours into stream, I think this is a good moment for us to take a very, very short break. So, all of us are sweating buckets right now from sheer nerves and stress. Yes, I apologise for the echo. Very little we can do right now. We're not sure what's going on, but it will all be fixed for next week, I promise you, and should be fixed in the VOD as well. So with that being said, folks, bear with us. We'll be back in a few minutes. Please stick around and see what happens in, hopefully, the climax / culmination of this fight. We will see you in a few.
Un momento.
Indeed, when I can find the break button. So bear with me.
As smooth as the intro titles, everyone.
Hey!
Heyo.
Hopefully everybody can hear me now.
Yep.
Yep.
Excellent stuff.
Yep.
Well, that needs to go back on. There we go. So, yes, apologies for all the audio issues, folks. We are trying to figure stuff out, but I don't think it's going to be fixed before the end of the stream. So, as I say, we will make sure it gets fixed in post for podcast and VOD release. But for now, just bear with us. Hopefully it's not unbearable and you can still make do. But if not, feel free to just check out the VOD and the podcast. So, my friends, with that being said, let's get straight back into this battle. And we are back around the top, straight away to Swarm A, who is going to just begin to run. They don't walk, they full on run. They dash towards Edgius, and they are going to climb over everything possible in true sort of zombie thrall style. So they are going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Like
30,
a wave.
35,
Like 28
40,
days later,
stumbling
Left 4 Dead
around,
style.
45, 50. I'm going to say 55 out to there as they just sort of come running through, and you can see a couple of them just sort of brush past the fire and squeeze through different areas, but eventually they get there safe-ish. That is going to be their turn because they've dashed. Swarm B is going to do exactly the same. They are going to go... Oh, not that one. They're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Seeing they can't get through, they're going to go all the way around. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, we'll put them there. Edgius, you'll go.
Fuck 'em up.
Edgius is gonna go. Yes, yes, you want this meat body, don't you? Yeah? Come get this meat version of me. Mmm, so tasty. And Edgius is going to...
In fact, carry on. I'll do it afterwards.
And Edgius is going to take a step back into the darkness. And then he's going to reach into his pocket and pull out the gem of seeing that he got last session and place the gem of seeing in his eye socket. And I'm going to use my action to activate the gem of seeing, which allows me to see... basically, I can speak the command action, and I get true sight for up to 220 feet when I need it. So I'm going to just step back into here about there. And then
Does it
I'm going to say...
attunement?
Oh, it might do. I'm not sure. Where would it say?
Sorry.
Yes, it does.
So, that won't work.
Well, you know what?
I like that.
He's still going to put it in his eye, and for dramatic effect, he's still going to say the same thing, put it in his eye, and pretend to activate it as he steps into complete blackness. As his heart begins beating, his newly formed flesh heart begins beating fast in his chest as he's actually afraid of the dark a little bit. Edgius is just going to shout, "Kaboom, bitches!" And that's going to be the command word. And I'll set off my glyph of warding.
Okay, which was?
It's actually not a spell. I'm just going to use the explosive feature that comes with it, basically, which gives me a 20-foot radius blast, and it gives me 68 worth of damage.
Does that? Oh, I'm assuming it includes yourself.
Yes, it does. It super includes me.
Absolutely. So. You just witness this explosion from within the darkness as it creeps out. Yeah. And they just take the damage, or do they need to make a save?
I believe they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Very good. I'll start doing that.
Thank you. That would be awesome. I very much appreciate that.
What's the DC? Sorry.
The DC is 18. It's my spellcasting DC.
Fail. And fail. Let's use these swarms.
The chickens are in it. Everyone's in it.
Yep.
Everyone's in range.
Natural 20 from the swarms.
Oh, fuck's sake.
They're going to take a quarter of whatever this damage is.
Data, look, man. Sometimes you just have to be the character, man. I can't help it.
Shit. AOS. Oh, that's not good. That's a 9 plus.
Yeah, don't take Bodhi to an all-you-can-eat restaurant.
That's 11. They're going to fail. And then neither these. They do have magical resistance, so they get advantage, which is the same fucking score anyway, so they are going to get grand total of 13. They're also going to fail.
That's 32 points of damage to anyone who fails, and half
including you.
To anyone who, including me. Including me.
Do you get the full dose, Boats, or half?
Oh, do I get to make my own dex saving throw? I guess I do.
Fucking hope so.
Disadvantage, though, please.
Because I'm in the darkness, and it's on me as well.
It's on you, more importantly.
That's Oh shit! I have a high dex save. Jesus. That's. Oh, I fail. Yeah, I fail. I take full damage.
Which was 32 points, wasn't it?
And because I do that as well, I also have to check my concentration on the darkness.
I take 8 points of damage.
Should I get advantage on it? I fail that. So the darkness has also gone mad as I get blasted across the room. I'm happy to be thrown like 5 or 10 feet in a random direction. I don't mind.
No, it's fine, I'll say, because the explosion is centered on you. Effectively, it just slams you into the floor as it goes off. And
Nice.
individuals, you see the 2 acolytes just get thrown and scattered about. As the darkness, when I can actually select the fucking thing, there we go, dissipates, you see these 2 creatures, the demonic creatures that you'd seen before in the library that have stepped through this portal. They just get shot backwards. The swarms seem to just hunker down for a minute and withstand the blast. And AOS, I'm going to say they do get catapulted. They go 5, 10 over to there and just, I'll say they're knocked prone as they take the full damage.
Aegeus will, at the end of his turn, stand up in the small crater that he's created, brush himself down, which is like half skeleton, half skin at this point from the blast, and be like, well, not too bad. And then he's going to turn around and see the giant birds and be like, ah, what the fuck? And then just take the rest of my movement to run away from the birds towards the guys.
As you
And
do,
that'll be
and
the
there's
end of
just
my turn.
blood dripping off you everywhere from various wounds. As you've just attempted to suicide yourself, but didn't quite.
Called a
Kavan,
non-intentional kamikaze.
I've just come out of being...
or a non-successful one.
Yeah.
Go on, Kavan.
No, I say to Lex, fuck, man, I've been shit this whole fucking... Lex, I have no idea. Dude, I got a javelin, and... I'm not sure exactly what we do here, dude. Guide me, Lex, guide me.
I don't know, man. Holy fuck! Kill the birds! Kill the birds! Kill the birds!
So,
And then I'll sort of just duck out of the way.
I fucking,
Birds!
Yep, what I do is I take a side step around Lex and up on
I'll say you can go through him, like, with this.
That's fine.
This is
I
a
wanna-
rule
I
I was
wanna-
reading about the other day. When they're your allies, you can pass through their square with no penalty.
Okay,
Yep.
this is just to get a little bit of a height angle, and I pull out my javelin, and I go for the chicken on the left. Fucking, let's see. So with the javelin, that's a 20.
Unnatural.
Unnatural 20.
Very good. Well, it's absolutely going to hit.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, did I say 20? Oh, yeah,
did
it's
say
20.
20.
It is 20. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it's 20. yeah.
The fuck am I talking about? Cool.
I don't know.
And then
10 points damage.
8 plus 2 is 10 plus. Do I get Divine Fury in that, or is that just melee? That's just melee, isn't it?
Let me just double check. Divine Fury. While you're raging, the first creature you hit with a weapon attack.
Cool. And then a 1d6 plus 4. So that's. Let's see.
Make it 10. Make it 10.
Yeah, so that's 8 more.
8 points of damage. You absolutely welly this javelin as you just. And technically your rage would have ended, but again, I've said in this space with the gavel and everything that's going on, your rage just continues. It's like there is a source that is feeding that fire within you. And you've launched this javelin and just and skewers into this chicken, as you've now affectionately called it, or turtle. Any other fowl or poultry that you wish to talk about, yes.
Matt, you're literally like, oh, they're gonna have. I'm gonna give them these sick fire vultures that come out of a portal. Like, yeah, those fucking chickens.
Yeah. Demonic creatures. To be fair, they're on D&D Beyond are much better.
Cool. And so that's one attack. Can I now, from this angle,
Second attack?
I can see AOC. Is it AO? What is it called?
AOS.
Fucking
Yep.
AOS.
The one that's prone.
I can see AOS from this angle, and I'm like, so I start rushing over. I jump from this altar, whatever it is. Is it a bench?
Pew.
Yeah, it's a pew. So yeah, it's like a bench.
I'm jumping pews. Can I get 30, to them?
35,
and I want to Superman and 40. Try to grapple them.
Hang on, bear with me. So are we 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Congress
35,
AOC in
40
Congress
would get you to there.
Okay.
That's a fucking great comment. That's a great comment.
That's fucking brilliant in the chat. I am gonna ask you to make me, because it's only 5 more feet of movement, I'm gonna ask you to make me a strength check, please, just to see if you can launch yourself forward.
Okay, and I'm not raging anymore?
You are raging.
Right. I am still raging. Cool. Do I get advantage on strength from my...
From your rage?
Because if I don't, I'm fucked. I'm so close. Just saying. Just saying.
You get advantage on strength checks and saving throws, so yes, you do.
Yeah, that 4 can fuck off. Oh, nice. 13 plus... where's strength? 13 plus 7. So that's 20. Dirty 20.
20. Absolutely, then you manage to just exert yourself in that last moment and just sort of jump and launch yourself forward, landing next to AOS, who is prone.
Cool. So I'm not... I didn't quite land, like, human spear them. I'm just next to them, right?
Yes. You can still use the gavel, so you have a second weapon attack.
Yep, I can use the gavel, I will use the gavel here, and I'll go from bottom up. I'll try to chin them with an uppercut gavel thrust.
They are on the floor, so you probably
right.
have to golf swing that one.
Oh my god, yes, golf swing it. Set them up. Take your time. You just dive over there and then take your time. And just fuck it.
Well, I am on the ground, so I see them sort of, kind of eye level with me, and I just grab my gavel and I am swinging up from that ground area, but I'm going to uncoil myself and swing up as if it is a 9-iron into the wind.
Nice.
And that is a 19.
19. You do get advantage on these, remember? You get advantage anyway because they're prone.
Cool.
Not 20.
22, actually.
Not quite. 22 is absolutely going to hit, though.
Cool. And is my second damage roll a 1d10 plus 3?
It will be whatever the gavel is. Action.
Just your +2 from rage, nothing from your modifier. because it's.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's an extra attack. It's an extra attack. It's not two.
It's a second
not
attack.
two-handed
Yeah,
fight.
this isn't two weapon fighting,
you're
so
right.
this will be a 1d10 plus 5 effectively.
Fuck's sake. Oh, fuck, that's a 6.
9.
Oh, 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get
You
the.
get your rage damage on top. So it's
Oh,
4,
okay, cool.
5, 6. Oh, did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1, yeah. So I rolled a 1 plus 3, yeah.
So, sorry,
that's what I got.
that's 6. So what
That's
did
a
I
6,
say?
yeah.
9, didn't I? So I need to take
Yeah,
3 back.
Yeah.
A six.
Big follow through. Big follow
His
through.
head is so solid.
I'll say, because you are on the floor and they're prone, even though you do sort of swing upwards, it's just like a glancing blow. You know when you just like scrape something and it really, really fucking hurts, but it's not damaging? Yeah, it's just like one of those as the gavel just scrapes across the
I can
face
feel-
of AOS.
I can feel that I shanked it, so I yell, 4! It was not a clean hit.
Yeah, it's me playing golf, basically.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. That will absolutely be your go.
Yeah.
But we are over to Lex. You've seen this explosion.
Come on.
You've seen these two turkeys now walk out the not walk out the portal, but appear out of this magical darkness that was there. Edgius has been sort of blown to Kingdom Come, stood up and staggered away. You've seen AOS go flying across the room as Kavan javelins one of the chickens / turkeys and then runs over and just rakes his gavel across the face of AOS.
I'm gonna.
You mean AOC, the extremely intelligent, female, powerful congresswoman? It's canon now, Matt. It's canon now.
Apparently so.
Woman AOC in the swarm.
Oh, we've missed you, Data.
And I'm gonna Kamehameha them with my lightning bolt.
Oh, very good.
And I'm gonna.
Danny, if you were
Yeah.
talking there, we didn't hear a word of it. I'm just going to say it just came through.
Brilliant. I'll start again. I take the knee, not in a political, in a political way, and I'm going to Kamehameha them with my lightning bolt. So I'm going to hit the guy on the floor and the two swarms of people, and miss Cavan because it's 5 foot wide.
Nice.
Absolutely.
And that is Dex save from everybody, please.
How many?
Nice. We like that.
They're all going to fail.
Pick the
Fucking
knee for
come on.
AOC in the process as well. What a fucking match.
8d8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only got 7 to do one more.
8d8. Did you say 8? Oh
Sorry.
my god.
D6, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's D6. 4, 9, 12, 15, 17, 23, 29 points of lightning damage.
Damn. Fry him.
Wow,
Fry
man.
him.
9 points of lightning damage.
They better be fucking dead, Matt. Otherwise, I'm leaving.
Swarm B
Those chickens.
just
Those chickens better run.
that you've fried now a number of Union City townsfolk and city folk. Swarm A
Worth
takes the brunt of it
Worth
as well, and they are well and truly bloody. You just see a number of the swarm just drop down dead. And then AOS. How much damage is that again?
29.
26, I think it says. 29.
29.
29. AOS, you just see where Kavan has raked the skin, it's gone red, and then your lightning bolt flashes off, and there's just pure white skull left behind as half of their face is just melted off. There's like Two-Face moment in this.
Is he not dead?
They're still alive, somehow.
Fucking hell. He's doing well, isn't he?
What else would you like to do, sir?
I will, because it doesn't say it costs me an action, and I've forgotten it can do this. My special code from Gibby, I can speak the command word, and it can give me temporary hit points, double my levels.
Well
I get
done.
18 temporary hit points.
You can
Oh my
indeed.
god.
And the command
Beautiful.
word is, help me!
That now has to be the command word for that jacket, is all I'm going to say.
But I'll say it in whatever my native tongue is, so it'll sound more eloquent. But essentially, I'm crying like a baby for help.
Very good. Takami then, seeing this explosion and seeing all of the chaos that's just gone on, is just going to sort of look up. And she just looks down at Jewel. One more time. And she is going to dash in.
Yes, Takami.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40... Oh, she's got a movement speed of 45 feet. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. She gets round to there. That is her action. As she just sort of slides to a stop behind this swarm, and it's just like you've just seen her dart off the pews in true monk fashion. There's a flip in there, and then she slides around and just brings her fists up. Alright. She is fucking gassed at this point. AOS is going to stand up shakily, and there's just like literally half their face can't move. They are non-verbal at this point, but they are going to look at you, Kavan, and you just hear the grunt as they swing this staff towards you.
They are non-verbal.
That is
That
15
means
hits.
That means no verbal components on spells, though, did it?
Fucking incredible.
What was it?
15 to hit.
15 to hit.
Will hit.
Hits. Yep.
Unless, yes, you don't benefit from an AC bonus. So that will hit you. You are going to take one of them. Max damage on that. You're going to take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, which will be halved because you're raging.
So, 6?
Yes, 6. And then
Yep.
you're going to take... Ooh, that was almost max damage as well. That's 17 points of psychic damage.
Oof. Alright.
As you get full-on rocked and clocked. Just... Whatever strength they had, they retaliate back at you. They are no longer prone.
Get knocked
they
back
are
on
going to
my
stand
butt.
right there, just sort of swaying. Over there go. VA then.
Fucking chicken.
VA is just going to... And begin to 5, 10, 15, 20 hops on top of the altar. 25 down to there, and is going to look down towards you, Edgius. And 1 or 2, mate.
1 or 2?
Doesn't matter, you're going to take both of them.
Oh,
So, beak attack first. That's a 2 on the dice. That's what I get for being cocky.
he
And
dodges out of the
then
way.
Talon attack is a 5 on the dice for a grand total of 11, so both of those are going to miss.
He's gonna catch the leg in midair and be like, "Oh, I can't wait to turn you into a drumstick," and then push him away. He's like, "Get out of here, chicken!"
VB then is just going to move over here, go 5, 10, knocks over that wall sconce, and so it falls over to the side, sort of around here.
the fire
Or that
go out
brazier,
as
I
well?
should say. It's just, because it's coals, it just sort of scatters across the floor, so it doesn't cause anything to burn, because it's also a stone floor. But this creature then just faces down, bears down onto Takami, and it's going to make 2 attacks on Takami. That is 19 with the first for a grand total of 25. And the second attack is a natural 20.
Oh, fuck's sake, dude. You're not going to take out Takami now, are you?
Shit.
Yo.
Don't kill Takami. Bodhi hasn't, or Edgius hasn't said he loved her yet.
It's 9
That's-
points of piercing
alright.
damage initially with the beak attack.
Oof.
Alright.
Beaked.
And then the Talon, which is the nat 20, is going to be... I need one of them. How many of them do I need?
Matt is trying to kill the love story that
4.
never happened.
Yes, you right.
2, 3, fucking D10, 4. There we go. So we got 6, 11, 17, 25, 28 points of slashing damage. And as those talons just rake across to Calm, you see her just get thrown to the side, her body just scattered, just as she flumps, rolls. I'll say she gets knocked over here somewhere. She is unconscious.
Oh,
Shit.
shit is right.
To Cammer. Getting fucking
Edgy as-
hammered.
Now's your moment, dude.
Indeed. We are then back around the top to Swarm A, who is going to run down here. 5, 10. Gets to there, needs to make a decision, so I'm going to make a centaur roll. High or low, Tom?
I'm gonna go. I am low right now, so I'm gonna say hi.
High. There you go, and attack Edges.
Oh, cool.
Oh, fuck.
Well
Dude,
played.
sorry, dude. That was so fucking shitty. Sorry about that, dude.
It's alright, I deserved it.
So they run
I'm running
towards
around with my
Edgius,
dick out.
still enthralled by him, actually. There's a lingering enthralled nature. But as they go to slam Edgius, you see it coming and just sort of throw the talon at them as they miss.
Oh
Roll
my
a 2
god.
on the dice. And then Edgius, it is your go.
Okay. Okay. Jeez, man. I don't think I can take a hit from either of these guys if I try and run away from this.
Shit.
Okay. Fuck it, it's in character, it's realistic, fuck it, I'm doing it. Edgius would draw his Defender Wakizashi, he'd look at the big chicken, he'd turn around and look at the swarm and be like, well, fuck you guys, and is just gonna run towards the bird that attacked Akami, and I'm gonna just see if they kill me from the opportunity attacks first. Tell her I tried! He's gonna shout as he runs
I've just
away.
rolled. I'm going to take a photo of it.
Oh god.
If that's a fucking
No.
20, Matt.
It was.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Goody.
Oh.
GG, guys. I tried.
Wow.
Tell her I tried. Just pass that on. It's important.
That's not working now,
Actually,
but it
tell her
wasn't.
I
I
killed
promise
this
you it was a natural
chicken.
20. So, the question is, again, high or low, Edgius, because there's 2 creatures that could hit you with this attack.
Hi.
High?
Hi.
The swarm attacks you. With the natural 20, that is going to be 2 of those.
Question.
Yes.
If I have mage armor and then I add shield on top of that, which would
It
be
stacks.
mage armor takes me to a 15, then plus 3 is 18. No, it's not enough. It's not quite enough.
Natural 20 always
Yeah.
hits anyway, it's a critical hit.
Yeah, it's not quite enough.
So that's
Shit.
10, 12, 15, 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you go to run towards.
That will zero Edgius out, but I have one last final throw on the old board. Where's my thing that drops me to 1 instead of? I have something that allows me to drop to 1 instead. Here it is. So I 16, I would be down. Something that reduces me to 0 HP, I can make a charisma saving throw. DC equals 5 plus the damage taken on a success. You drop to 1 HP instead.
There you go.
Oh, come on, baby. Give me that nat 20. let's hear the it's a it's 5. That's, oh god, math's so bad. That's a 18. That's an 18. It's an 18. I keep 1 hit point.
1 hit point. Edgius, as he gets slammed by the swarm, then you stumble, and there's a moment where it looks like you're just going to hit the dirt, and then your hand hits the floor, and you just push back up mid-stride and continue your run towards VB. Continue on with your turn.
I would like to jump with my 2 swords and just enter a spiral, similar to Palpatine in Star Wars.
Revenge of the Sith.
I'd like to tornado spin towards this chicken.
Nice. Is that both attacks, yeah?
Yes, that will be, that's going to be a 17 and a 18. 17 and an 18.
Both will hit.
Awesome, hells yeah. So I get 1d6 for these guys. So for the first one, the first amount of damage is going to be 13 points of damage. Then
damage.
Plus another 4 points of damage. Then plus another 2 points of damage. And that is everything that I've got. Absolutely everything.
As you do sort of stumble and get back up, and then you launch yourself and spin and sort of stab in, and as you stab, your feet land on the floor and you draw them back, and this turkey head just turns and looks down towards you, and those eyes that should be bird-like just burn with abyssal fire, and it is now staring you down.
And that'll be the end of Edgius' turn.
Edgius is just like an egg.
Alright, so I'm going to try to take out AOS first. And AOS just knocked me on my ass. So I kind of wipe the blood off my mouth, spit, grab my gavel off the ground, and get back up and start moving towards AOS and take a discus-like power spin to plunge it into AOS's fucking, torso, basically.
Yeah.
Hammer toss.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright,
Most
let's do
realistic
this.
spit sound effect I've ever heard. I thought you actually just spat. I had to look up from what I was reading.
Gave it that hot
No. No. Hang on a second.
You get advantage.
Yeah, I do. Alright. Come on now. Yes. Alright, 24 to hit.
Absolutely.
Cool. Cool. That is 11 plus 2 is 13 plus my d6 plus 4.
Yep.
That's 23 points of damage.
You spin around and in that moment when the gavel connects with the torso of AOS, again there is just this resonant sound as you hear that thwack of gavel on wood, and then AOS explodes with radiant light.
Fuck yeah. Beautiful. Cool. Now I start marching towards, maybe even running towards the chicken that's in front of Edgius. Can I give?
They've used their reaction.
Hang on a second.
Oh yeah.
Let's just
Nice.
wait. Wait,
No, you don't
who
need
gets
to. You
the...
don't need to. They've used their
there's no
reaction.
attack
You're
of
all good.
opportunity.
Yeah,
They've
you're
used
all
their
good.
reaction, so you just manage to sprint up.
Yep, and can I give Edgius...
Lay some hands.
Yeah, exactly. Can I give him my laying on hand?
Oh my god.
Oh, sweet God, yes. Oh my God.
So he gets 5 points of HP back.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
That costs an action.
Oh, I can't do it?
Oh, no, you can't. You hit the dude already. Hit the bird. Just hit the bird. Just fucking hit it.
Yeah, I know. So I was gonna do that. I try to like lay hands on Edgius, and I'm like laying him on him, and
It's okay.
it's just not what. You're right.
Yeah, just a little bit tired. I'm also half skin, not skin at the moment. I got kind of. I'm not sure. Did you see? It was really cool. I got blown up for a little second.
Yeah, dude, stop talking. Just stop talking.
Takami's spectral form just comes out of her body and just like, I tell him that all the time.
I'm like,
I'm trying to
like,
do this
Edgius.
for you. I'm a one to pay for you.
Right. So I say, as I swing Edgius duck, I'm not sure what's gonna happen here, and
Oh shit.
I'm looking to decapitate this chicken with a fucking. It's just basically
With a
like
hammer.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, yeah, with a gavel, but I'm swinging kind of level, so I'm not swinging upward or downward, but I'm just swinging a power swing level to try to just clear its
Home
head
run.
off of its fucking shoulders. Yeah, home run, exactly.
Nice. Roll to hit them, please.
Fuck. Do I get advantage
get
on that?
advantage.
I do, don't I?
You get
Let's
advantage
do
on
it.
all attacks with this gavel while we're in this fight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit it. That was a 1 plus 7 is
So-
an 8. My first one.
It's a big bird. What was it? Modified.
Well, my first one was a fucking. What's my history here?
It was a 12. I
12.
think.
Yeah, it was a 12. Yeah, 12.
And then he rolled on that one.
Yeah.
The number you needed was 15. As you
Okay.
run up and you go to swing, and you sort of, because you've laid on hand, you're a little bit distracted in that moment. And this demonic creature, as you go to swing, just flaps its wings and sort of moves out the way before landing back. But its eyes now squarely look at you.
Fine, that's what I wanted. Fuck you! Fuck you! Come at me! Come at me! And I'm inviting it. I'm like trying to lure it towards me.
Excellent stuff. We are then around to Lex.
I'm really torn about what to do, but I think if I try and buff up Edgius, because I've got Bastion of Law, right? So I've got 2 sorcery points left. I was thinking if I spend them, I could give you 2d8 to reduce the next damage you take. But if you're only on 1 hit point, that's probably going to be redundant because the bird's dishing out a lot of damage in it. So I should just try and kill stuff, shouldn't I?
Dude, you
Nice,
do what
interesting.
Lex would do in this moment. Whatever Lex would do, that's what you do, bro. I trust whatever happens with that.
In this moment, seeing what's just happened to you, Lex is going to act on emotion rather than what makes the most sense tactically. So I will use my last 2 sorcery points to then use Bastion of Law, and what that'll do, that will create like a almost like my Tetra shield. So you'll get cogs all form around you in a glow, and you've got 2d8 to spend to reduce the damage you take next time. And then as a
I'm
bonus,
actually going to tweak that slightly, Danny. I am going to say that
Okay.
clockwork-like armor just begins to form on Edgius.
oh, okay, like a glimmering mechanical knight, and then you almost look
Absolutely.
like Cogazord, but with a skull on the top.
A little bit.
And then, as my bonus action, I will cast Dragon's Breath on myself, which is concentration for a minute.
Holy shit.
I've never heard
But
of that. That sounds awesome.
I haven't used it in a while actually,
Been
but
a
I do
while.
need to move
It's been a
closer
while.
for the thing to work on edges, so I'll move to there.
That's fine. So you move up to there.
As you do it, Edgius will turn and like smile at you as half of like the skin on his skull that was exploded in the explosion kind of droops and sinew kind of goes as he like gives you a half smile. He's like, thanks, Les.
I take a blues.
Proper Two-Face moment. Oh, Takami then needs to make a death saving throw.
Oh God, that's where we're at. Jesus.
And that is an 8. And a fail.
Oh,
Shit.
fuck's
It's
sake.
nice watching. Matt just does this because he likes to play a new NPC. He just likes to get rid of them so he can bring in a new one. Or he's getting rid of Takami because
Okay,
we're about
Callum
to
was
save
the only
Callum.
one I got rid of. That's fine.
Yeah, but we're about to
In
save
this
he was our
moment,
favourite.
then,
Takami.
in this moment, there is a burst of shadow as next to VB, a red cloak just appears out of nowhere and stabs in. As Jewel, waking up from her situation, Misty steps into the centre of the room.
Where the fuck have you been, Jim?
And just I was waiting to get to her round. As soon as she killed the succubus, I was like, right, okay, we need a couple of rounds to wake back up. She got there, and so yeah, she is going to roll to hit with the dust dagger, and we'll get sneak attack if this hits.
Basically,
I'm
reading
so
between
happy
the
to see
lines,
you,
we were
Jewel.
about to die, so Matt had to bring Jewel back in, so we didn't get a TPK. That's what I'm saying.
That's exactly what happened.
That's like, I can't kill them all
Unfortunately,
when
Jewel's
Dave's
about
not
as useful
here.
as tits on a torpedo, because even though she jumps in and goes to stab him with the dagger, she sees Takami on the floor and is distracted, rolls a nat 1 and just whiffs and lands on the floor.
Jewel,
Thanks, Jewel.
She's now in the fight.
good to have you back in the fight. Pick it
Thanks,
up.
kitty cat.
Thanks, kitty cat. Oh my God,
Just-
that's got to be
just
something
checking.
now.
Just.
Dave's going to hate it.
Dave's gonna fucking.
Yeah, she is. Very good. That's Jules' go. So V.
I thought I put it again.
is.
We can do that as well.
Oh,
Mate,
what's
there's so
VA
many
gonna
good
do?
ones.
What is VA gonna do?
He's gonna
As,
know that.
As this is happening, I'm just saying, "Come at me, come fucking at me!" And I'm turning around to
I mean, that's
make eye
that's
contact
VB.
with all
Oh,
three
you
of them.
turn around to VA as well. Yeah,
No,
fuck
I'm
it.
just,
Okay,
I'm just
they're
kind of
gonna.
pivoting, looking at all of them, and just like randomly just
Okay.
fucking trying to create a commotion.
Kevin,
VA is gonna
really?
launch
You're
into
bringing
the
them
air
here?
and fly,
Oh,
and
okay.
just lands there. It's gonna land on the floor. So there is going to be one attack towards Kavan. First one, beak, for an unnatural 20.
Yep.
You are going to take 8 points of piercing damage, reduced to 4 because you're raging, and then talon attack at Lex.
What are you on, Tom?
10.
Full 10.
No, that the damage you took was. Did I not just roll that? Yeah, you took 4 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, for the first one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but the second attack went for Lex and misses.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I got my full points on there. Cool. Is that all you
VB
got?
is staring directly at
Is
you,
that all
Calvin.
you
Is going to
fucking
take
got?
2 attacks at you.
Yep.
So, first one is going to be the beak attack. That rolled around, but that is a 14, which I don't think hits.
I've got 14 armor class.
Okay, so it does hit.
Yeah.
That is 13 points of piercing damage reduced down to 7. And then the talon attack is a miss with an 11. And that will be VB's go.
I say, fucking,
back.
that's it? You fucking pussies! You pieces of shit! As I'm saying that, I'm kind of trying to, as VB, I'm trying to like get in between VB and without, of course, moving too much. Just kind of shielding Edgius as much as I can.
Okay. Swarm A is still enthralled by Aegeus, is going to step up and try and smack him. If there was ever a time for me to roll low, that was it, and that's a 5 on the dice for a grand total of 8.
Fucking
Edius,
stupid.
what the fuck would you like to do now?
Edgius is gonna be like, Kavan, you've got this, good buddy. Pat Kavan on the back, and I'm gonna try and run through the bird's legs, and pass duel to Takami.
Wait, if you run through me, if you run through me, is that an opportunity attack since I'm basically in the space?
No, it'll be an opportunity attack either way, but I just want to go through the chicken's legs specifically.
Okay.
Okay, so the first opportunity attack is going to come from Swarm A.
Yeah.
If you
Fuck's
move away.
sake, dude.
Oh, that didn't
You
even go
don't.
down. I don't know. That was an 8 on the dice for an 11.
Nope.
Come on.
So you get away from Swarm A as you then dart underneath. Go on, then move where you're going to go and get up to there as you go past VB. VB's going to try and peck at you as you go between its legs.
Oh, it's gonna peck itself in the nuts.
I rolled.
Oh no.
No, I didn't come out of the picture. I rolled a 2.
Oh.
So you somehow just managed to dart and slide between these two legs as the beak just catches the stone floor beneath you, cracks the marble, and you slide around the corner to get towards Takami.
Beautiful. I realized that I could just bonus action Misty Stepped like 6
You
rounds
absolutely
ago.
could have. Yeah.
My total B. I could have used my Dust Veil one or my Misty Step. Terrible. And Edius is going to dash over to Takami and grab her head and just cast Cure Wounds first level. Support
Nice.
her head like a child that can support its own head. And that'll be 12 points of healing for Takami. A shadow
Healing.
fills her mouth. Like a shadow streams into her mouth from Edius's little like fingery tendrils, sinewy.
I'm going to say in that moment where you bring somebody back from the brink, yet again you hear the subtle sound of a river and the lapping of oars on that river.
I did good. I did good. Go away. Go away.
Takami's eyes just sort of flash open and that bright eyes just look up at yours. You know half your face is missing, right?
Hey, yours almost was missing, but yes, I know. Yeah, it's
I like to think,
dripping
as you said
everywhere.
that, skin just drips off your face onto her face.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, sorry, and like wipes it off her face. And it's like, are you okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna drag her for the rest of my moves. Has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so 30. I'll just drag her back further if possible.
Okay.
As a bonus
So
action.
I'll just say you managed to drag her back to there. She
and then-
is prone.
I'll lift her up and like prop her up against the wall so she's sat, and I'll slide down the wall and sit next to her. As I do, I'll transform back into skeleton form and be sat up against the wall next to her and just be like, fuck, weird day, super weird day.
I think
I'll be
she
the
would
edge.
probably. There we go. And I need one of them, and one of them. And she's just gonna look at you. She just, and then looks at the situation before her. We're not done yet. And with that, we're over to Kavan.
As I kind of out of the corner of my eye see Edgius make that sprint and drag Takami a little farther away, I just say, "You okay, Edge?" Almost to signify I can come there and help and give him a little boost of energy if he needs.
We are chillaxing, dude. Just take that chicken to Roast Town.
I hear that, and that emboldens me. It like almost empowers me. It like frees me up in a way that I haven't felt for a lot of this bullshit combat that I've been fucking up with left, right, and center. And at this point, I look at my gavel of equity, and I say, "One more time, motherfucker. One more time." And I look at the chicken between me and Jewel, and this time, yeah, it's another. This time, it's another fucking. Actually,
you go all three.
yeah. So I was just gonna say, I'm gonna do a
swing through him.
Can I do a hammer throw fucking spin and try to hit them all with one? Well, I don't know if it's gonna happen with one action, but that's my right in the middle of all three of them.
Attack, second attack, bonus action.
I'll allow it.
Because you have 2 weapon fighting as well as 2 attacks, I'm going to say you can do 1 attack to try and hit all of them. They are going to share the damage, though.
Oh.
Okay. It's not quite as great, but
I'll be honest, disappointed.
Bad trick advisor review.
But
3-star,
because you are doing 2 attacks and as if it was 2 weapon fighting, I want you, if you hit, to roll 3d10 and add 6.
okay, that's a little better.
Okay.
Here we go.
So you roll
Come on
once, and we'll see who
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hit with this single strike.
But I do have advantage on this roll, right?
You always get advantage with these.
Make it,
Okay,
make it
so
pop.
11 plus 7 is an 18 for the first one.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Nat
nice.
20.
21. 21.
21. You hit all 3 of those as you just spin, and the hammer just. So roll your 3d10 plus 6 for me, please, and then we're going to divide that by 3.
Wait, is Kavan turning into Thor right now? This is kind of sick.
It was a little bit of a Thor moment there. I did think that a minute ago.
I'm failing it.
Disappointing. That was very disappointing. 15, so it's 5s around.
5 points each.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
No,
It's your
it
first
does.
time doing it.
Still damage.
Wind it up next time.
5. However, with that, as you smack into both of these, see what I did there? They'll both injured at this point as you do sort of rip into them, and then the swarm. There is one individual left at this point as you just club a couple of them, and one thrall just stands looking at you, just sort of, just totally spaced out. That's action, bonus action. You've got movement, but I'm assuming you don't want to use it.
No, I do want to move. I'm going to move.
What we did miss was your rage. So I'm going to add 1 additional point of damage for each of those, because we'll just round up from 2 to 3, and that makes it nice and easy.
Cool.
I like it.
I like it too. I like it a lot. I'm going to move through Jewel to right here.
Oh, 2 opportunity attacks.
That's okay. I'm just blocking.
1 opportunity attack, because VB and Swarm A have already used their reactions. So it's VA.
Oh shit! Stupid swarm.
No, the Swarm does get it, because they've had their go.
Fucking bring it.
Damn you, swarm.
Oh, that's pretty good. That is an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Ouch.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 6. And VA is going to miss. Or VA is going to miss, sorry. So roll 5.
I stumble to that spot right there, and I don't drop, but I kind of just spread my legs and just try to brace myself for some of the damage that I felt. And I'm okay, but yeah, a little bit worse for wear now.
Jill would probably look at you and just, sorry I'm late.
It's all right. Better late than never. Take care of these fucking birds.
Together. And with that, we are then over to Lex, who I imagine is going to do one thing and one thing only.
I'm gonna use my dragon's breath, obviously, on the big fucking pigeon in front of me. It's a 15-foot cone.
How big?
Fucking hell,
15
foot. That's white. That's fucking huge.
That's fine. Well, thanks.
Said no one to Matthew ever. Ouch! Ouch! I'll go on to sit back.
I fucking felt that one, dude. Jesus.
That was, well,
Right.
I've seen
fucking
it. It's all
advantage
right,
attacks
actually,
on you.
It's alright.
Very good.
Suddenly the chickens
dexterity
have a
saving
taste
throw, I'm
for
assuming.
snake.
So the cone of the 15-foot cone is going to be acid damage, and I'm going to aim it at his eyes as best I can.
Oh,
It's failed its
nice.
dex save with a 5 on the dice, which is the grand total of 10.
Boom! 3d6 acid damage. Fucking
good choice.
Burn those birds' eyes.
oh my fucking Jesus! Guess what I rolled? 3d6.
3 ones.
3 fucking ones. What an absolute.
You spittle some
That's
acid
what you
at
get for
it.
taking the piss out of the DM stick, innit?
Absolutely. Karma. Thank you, dice gods.
Thank you, universe.
So you
three
do
acid
just sort of
damage to
open
his
your mouth.
eyeballs.
You're a little bit weakened at this point, and you just spray out acid, and it sort of catches around the face and just spatters a bit, and there's some feathers that get burned. But yeah, other than that, not really too phased.
Yeah, magical. Do I want to move and risk the opportunity attack? Does it at least distract it enough
It's
to give me
used its
disadvantage on
opportunity.
the...
It's just used an opportunity attack.
Fucking come on. I will
All right, Giga.
go over here.
Fucking
Don't worry about the
come
blood.
on.
I'll grab that. Oh, you're not in a square. There we go. So you're going to run up there.
Yep. I look like a concerned
Well-
citizen, but actually I was getting out of dodge.
Very good. So you sprint
do you
up
come
to there
sit
next to
down with us?
Takami.
Yeah,
Or you
no, I
stand
won't
in.
sit down. I'm still pointing ready for action. I'm going to protect you with my dragon's breath.
Excellent stuff.
Thanks, Lex. That sounds awesome. Dragon's breath sounds great.
Yeah.
It is then Takami's go, and she's going to shakily stand up. And she's going to look
Really?
at you, Aegeus, and look at Lex.
Really? Takami,
Prepare to
sit
die.
down.
Stop until the fight is won.
Oh, fuck, Takami.
Can I use an opportunity attack when she leaves my space to chop at her fucking leg to sit her ass back down?
Well, actually, technically you could, but you risk killing her outright anyway. But Takami is a member of a certain monk order, and this is exactly what they would do in the face of evil. So she is going to 5, 10 up to there.
Sake. Oh,
And
wait.
she is.
Wait. Can I? No. Do you know what? I'll cast Mage Armor on her as a. Can I opportunity attack Mage Armor onto her using my Warcaster's ability, which allows me to cast a spell in place of an opportunity attack?
Fucking allow it.
Sick.
It's a weird flex, but sure. So 13 plus dexterity modifier gives her armor class exactly what it is, so it's probably pointless.
Oh.
I turn around. Takami, what the fuck you
Did
doing
you say
here?
something?
Takami, fucking step back.
No. And she's going to make an unarmed strike.
Oh, fuck's sake.
In fact, no. She's going to... Thank you for the raid! Amazing. I'm going to apologise in advance for altogether that we've got a few audio quirks going on right now. I don't think it's unbearable, but we do apologise. It will be fixed in the VOD and in the podcast. Now, with this moment, Takami shaken, stirred, a little bit fucked up, she's going to step up, and rather than an unarmed strike, you just see her take that quarterstaff off her back, and she's just going to raise it behind her and try and slam it down. It's not great. It is a 14.
Oh,
However, oh no, yeah, she needed a 15. So she just strikes the floor and just shakes and then lifts it up. She's still gassed, right? Still bleeding, but she is never one to walk away from a fight. So we are then over to Jewel. Jewel in this moment is just gonna look at Kavan, nod, and she is going to take that dusk dagger back, and she's going to try and stab in again. Thanks for coming, Jewel. That is 30, so she's going to miss.
Come on, Joel. Sort out.
But she will then use a bonus action to dodge.
Okay.
You're supposed to be swooping into something down here.
Is just going to... Oh, hey up. Let's not move that. VA is going to go 5, 10... Clean knocks that statue out the way. Like, no respect for anything to do with Lilith in this moment. And actually, you are no longer fighting the Order of the Right Hand. You are fighting thralls and summoned monsters. All the priests that are in this room are now dead. So VA is acting well on its own accord at this point. VA is going to step up and try and attack Jewel. These are going to be at disadvantage because of the dodge. So the first one...
Or the epic revenge of the universe, bird kills cat.
10 does not hit Jewel. And then the second one... Ooh. I rolled a natural 20 and a 16 on the dice, so the second one is going to hit for a 22.
Damn.
So that's going to hit Jewel for maximum damage, which is 23 points of slashing damage. And let me just check. Uncanny dodge. Yeah, she will use her reaction, uncanny dodge that, and will instead take 12 points damage.
Good. We're hanging on.
Now then over to VB, who's got a fucking choice of targets in this moment.
I tell Jewel, close fucking ranks right now, and try to get that gap narrowed between Jewel and I.
She just sidles in there and tries to sort of close the gap. I'm going to say VB is still locked in on you anyway, Kavan. Oh, let's take them out. So cool. Oh, I've done a Danny.
If it's a good roll, keep it.
Again. It was 6. So
yeah,
6 plus 6, 12 to hit with a beak. And the second one...
Nope. Fuck the beak.
Is a 15, so that is a 21 to hit. You are going to take... what's that? 12... 15 points of slashing damage, even reduced to 8 because you are raging still. And then we are...
Yeah, I take that,
Yep.
and I'm seeing now blood just freely pouring from myself, and feel like I want to take a knee, but I'm just kind of leaning up against Jewel, almost as a prop or a wall to just keep me standing. Stay strong, Jewel. Stay fucking strong right now.
As with that slice, Kavan does become injured, and it's looking a little bit precarious. Excellent stuff. We are then around to the Swarm, who is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm going to say as that individual just tries to run towards you, Kavan, walks into the brazier, it's got a hit point left, just dies. Catches on fire.
Oh, Dumb fuck.
Make a point. We're gonna fucking die anyway. Yeah, they are thralls. Like, there's nothing intelligent about them. Excellent stuff. That's them gone. We are then over to Edius.
Edius is gonna fucking... Lex is gonna be stood next to him. He's gonna plant his shadow blade and his katana in the ground and lift himself up with them and be like, what the fuck, man? This is a fucking shit show. I just helped her. Lex, you saw me do that, right? And now she's just back in there
you're a fucking
fighting.
hero, man. Fucking hero.
Thank you, Lex. I really needed to hear that today. And Edius is gonna walk up behind Takami and just place a hand on the side of her head and push her behind him and be like, move! And just push her out the way.
Make me a contested strength check then, please.
Oh, no. How is Lex become
You
everyone's
should have
hype
killed
man,
Takami
by the
with
way?
a strength check, dude.
Oh, nat
This is
20.
just to see
Get
if she
out of
moves.
Here, Takami.
I rolled a nat 20 as well.
Oh, well.
Fuck off.
For a total of 20, because her strength is shit.
For a total of 20 here, too, because the strength is shit as well.
Reroll.
No.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Go on, Matt.
8. Please don't tell me it was an 8 again.
I rolled a fucking 7. Fuck.
Oh no. So there's this moment where you put your hand on the side of her face and begin to pull, and she's just there like, get off!
Takami! Fucking. Oh, fine. Fuck you, Takami. And Edius will
You look worse than I do!
I'll walk through all of this space that I'm not allowed to, that I can walk through, and I'll just come to the front and be like, I am so fucking done with you, bird. And I'm just gonna point my my shadow katana at it, and I'm gonna fire it with a thunder wave by disattaching my arm and just fire at it with a thunder wave with my
Very
shadow
good.
blade in hand.
So that is a con saving throw.
Yes.
Now. No, it won't catch VA. No.
Oh wait. I'm doing the saving throw because it's shooting at me and everyone else.
All right, we're doing a repeat of the last one.
Yes, I'm firing my arm again.
Right. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Go for it.
So I'll make the saving throw. Cool, beautiful. Edgius Edgius fails his own save.
Fuck's sake.
It's my last spell slot, and I'm gonna just.
It's also your last hit point.
I'm gonna fire
He's got
my
2
fucking
D8.
shadow.
He's got 2 D8.
So it's 2D8,
I'll say
and then
you do this.
Do I roll for the shadow blade as well? Because it's the thing.
You
piercing
can
it?
roll. You can roll to hit with a shadow blade. I'm going to set disadvantage because you've failed the saving throw, so you're going to get knocked off anyway.
Okay, so I've got a roll to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. That's a 23 to hit.
23 still hits, and that was at disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm going to ask you to roll the damage for that plus your thunder wave, which VB is going to take. You're going to take your thunder wave damage and just fall.
Technically, if I'm in front of everyone else should also have to roll for the thunder wave. Jules, Takami,
That's
and
very
Kavan
good because you
as
have
well.
failed. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait a
So
second.
I will roll
Dude,
for Jewel and
And
Takami.
Takami in one. Fuck's sake.
What's the saving throw?
The saving throw is 18.
Okay, Takami fails.
Fuck's sake.
Jewel also fails.
I fucking.
How has Jules
seriously
failed the
failed.
dex? Oh, God.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
Dex?
Constitution saving throw.
It's con.
Oh, it's con, that's
It's
why.
con.
Okay.
Do I get a
So
do I get,
Jules,
advantage on
Takami.
con? Dumb.
No, you don't.
No.
I think it's strength.
Strength, yeah. Okay, no, I failed.
Yeah. So all three of you
So
fail.
everyone gets pushed back and takes 7 points of thunder damage, and then What am I rolling for the chicken, Matt? Am I just rolling my shadow blade plus any extra damage?
Roll the
or anything?
shadow blade damage as well as the thunder wave damage because it's still hit.
Cool for the for the chicken.
And that was 4 points. Of
Oh
damage,
my
wasn't it?
god. Oh, I just eviscerated that fucking chicken. Oh my god.
How much was
That's
thunder wave damage?
Thunderwave damage was 7,
It was 7. Yeah.
and then that's 21. That's 21 psychic damage as my arm slams into the chicken.
21 points of damage as your arm slams into the chicken, pushes the chicken back because it did fail. In fact,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Also, we all
I will
move
say it
10
is
feet back as well. We all move 10 feet
5,
back
10
as well.
back to there. Takami gets blown backwards to where she was sat, pretty much. Jewel sort of catapults back into this pillar and lands back where she was, because she can't go backwards any further, but Kavan, you are also going to go 5, 10 back up to there.
Fuck's sake.
And Edgius is
Jewel
fully
hits the pillar and
unconscious
lands
dying.
just like, "Ugh! Edgius, you're a fucking idiot." I went
Edgius
Russian there
is
for Jewel for whatever reason, but yeah.
Edgius unconscious and now making death saving throws up against the wall.
Ho ho, unconscious.
Did you use
Second
your
character
D8s to reduce your
tonight, yeah,
damage?
Oh no, I didn't! Oh my god.
2d8s.
Oh my
come on,
god,
roll
you actually saved me. I rolled an 8. I actually get out of it. I get out of it. I'm still. Oh,
How has Lex just become your hype man, essentially? Just literally down my roll with the good.
So as you sort of blast your arm off and hit the wall behind you, that clockwork armor that you now sort of adorned in just wisps and falls
Shatters.
away like cogs bounce off the floor and ding 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 before just disappearing. Somehow you have survived what is the craziest turn I think I've seen all night.
And that'll be the end of Edgius's go. All
Very
that day's
fucking
work,
loose with
boys.
the rules tonight, but bollocks to it. Very
Well
good.
done.
Kavan.
Is Takami unconscious?
No, Takami is still somehow up.
Okay, cool.
Just like staggers to her feet again, like, you fucking idiot.
How many hit points does Takami have?
Not a lot.
All right, I'm gonna. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna put a hand on Takami's shoulder.
I thought it would kill it.
Yeah, well, it fucking didn't, Edge. It fucking didn't. And I'm gonna give Takami 5 points of health, of HP.
Takes her to a grand total of 10.
Sorry?
I said that takes her to a grand
yeah.
total of 10.
Cool, okay. And then so that's my action. Guess. I will just move. I'm just gonna move here and say,
Okay.
you guys.
Put yourself in front of your friends.
Yeah, I turn around and I say, you guys fucking stay there now. Let Jewel and Lex take care of this shit, and let's get the fuck out of here.
Thank you
Thank
for the
you
subscription. That is
for the
amazing. Very good. Amazing. We don't get a lot of them, so thank you so much for that. That's much appreciated. Very good. So you just sort of, Takami at this point is just going to sort of drop to a knee. Okay, maybe you got a point. And then we are round to Lex.
I'm about to save the day, everyone.
I was going to say, you've been bloodied
I'm
for
good.
this whole fight, and now you're on
5,
more hit points
10,
than most of the party.
15,
Lightning bolt.
Right. 15-foot cone's going to get both of them, innit?
Please hold caller.
Might need to take a step back.
Is that going to hit us as well, though?
No. You're
That's
right.
not a 15-foot
Jules is
cone,
fucked.
just for clarity.
Oh, I was gonna say, Jules is fucked.
Where are you casting that from to hit both of them? You probably will have to take a bit of a step back if you want to. So if you want to catch both of them, you need to go back to there, yeah.
Nah, it's freaking
Where
out.
are we?
let's
5,
do it.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will get you to there.
I've got
I'm
40
gonna
feet of
allow
movement,
that
my
extra.
friend.
Oh, there you fucking go then. Sorted.
So that's a dex saving
Henceforth.
throw from both of them.
I'm going to roll once.
Be shit at it. Be shit at it.
No nat 20,
Nat
Matt.
20.
Ah, you
I'm sorry, what?
wanker.
It was a nat 20.
Fuck's sake.
Fucking chickens, man. Fucking chickens, bro.
Chickens are kicking our asses, dude.
I'll
Tonight.
roll the damage, but there's no fucking point. What we got? A 2, 5, 10 points. So what's that? Fucking 2.5, 3. 3 points. Of damage.
10 points will be 3 points of damage, yeah.
Yeah, you've really pissed on the chips there, Matt.
Sorry. I couldn't hide the face when I rolled it. I could have fudged the roll as a DM, but I just couldn't hide my face.
Well, at least I've got their attention.
BB's looking significantly damaged at this point as well.
Bonus action, can I do anything else? Not really. So I've got no sorcery points left. Can you hear me? alright?
Panic, did you say?
Yeah,
we
so
can
I'm
hear
just going to stand here. I'm going to stand here and hopefully take the brunt of both of them so they don't kill everyone else who's nearly dead.
you. Good. What's the Takami got?
Bearing in mind, I've got what? 38 hit points and 18 temporary. I'm probably the tank of the group at the minute.
Mm-hmm. Takami's got no key points left.
No, Takami. Just fucking no.
And he's like, I did it, Takami, I saved you. I saved you. I saved us. I saved everyone.
She will just sort of drop down at this point and sit and just. We're all gonna die here. I hope you realize that.
No, I did it. I saved everyone. Just let me die knowing that I saved everyone.
And that'll be her go. Jewel then, facing up to VA, is getting severely pissed off and is just gonna spin the dust dagger face up to this thing. You need to die. And it's gonna jump and try and stab into it. Dice. Finally, with 15 on the money.
She's done a good roll.
Yeah.
Come on, Jewel.
Need one of them. So, she is going to hit with 7 points of piercing damage to VA. And then, I believe, because... Oh, she has advantage on Constitution saving throws. Missed that one. Oh no, she can't do anything else on that. She doesn't get sneak attack, unfortunately. But she will then use an offhand attack. Or she could have used steady aim, I guess. But no, she's going to use an offhand attack instead to then stab with a normal dagger. Which is also going to hit for an 18. So she will deal an additional
Nice,
4
Jewel.
points of slashing damage.
Finally,
This time
Jewel.
She just sort of twice with these 2 daggers and sees blood spurt out, and again VA not looking great. But it is then VA's turn. VA is not happy. And
Fucking chickens, bro. These fucking chickens, bro.
That's 20 on the first one with a beak attack.
We've been felled by chickens.
Been fouled
drop
by
down,
chickens.
So that's 10,
Nice,
15,
nice,
19, 20, 21.
Yeah, I like that. That was good. That was of a quality that I appreciate.
22 points of piercing damage to Jewel. She's going to use her reaction to uncanny dodge that down to 11. That was a natural 20 and that was horrendous. And then it's going to be the Talon attack, which is going to miss. That's VA. VB then. VB's a bit pissed off. Just going to walk right up to Lex. Beak attack. Natural 20. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh
fuck
my
me.
God.
Fucking hell.
They're like, you call us chickens? Fuck! Get fucked!
20 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Luckily, that's 18 of my temp and then only 2.
You guys will be glad to know I have no spells to heal anyone.
The Talon attack is a 24.
Oh my lord.
What, to hit
Yep.
or damage?
Oh, to hit.
Well, 24.
Oh, good.
Well, it's fucking definitely going to hit, Matt.
That is 15 points of slashing damage.
Good.
Good night.
I'm really glad I decided to draw its attention.
That is its go. And we are then over to Edgius. One arm down, blasted himself into the wall.
Ideas is gonna bonus action summon his Shadow Blade back into his other hand, and go, look at Takami and go. I read this one in a really good tome once called Wanted, and he's gonna try and curve his blade around the pillars as he throws it towards the chickens, while still makes out.
Yeah, make me arrange the attack then, please.
Cool. That is a. Oh, it's plus my. Hits. Oh, that's an 18. That's not too bad.
Nice, that's gonna hit.
Beautiful. Oh, nice. That's 15, 19. That's 25 points of
25
psychic damage.
to VA, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. You watch as this Shadow Blade strikes in, and it almost sort of just passes through VA, as it then just sort of curls and begins to screech as it sort of its wings come up and cover its head. Really, really, really doesn't look good at this point. Like blood begins to pour out of the ear holes.
Then can I offhand throw my other fucking sword?
Your defender workers. You don't have an offhand currently. You fired it.
Oh, that's true. That's so true. I totally don't have an offhand. As I threw
But
that,
I
I'll
will
just
allow
pick
you
up
to
my
draw the
defender
defender
sword.
Wakazashi and throw it.
Yeah. I'll just pick it up from next to me and throw it at it. Oh man, Edris is the dumbest character, bro. Fuck's sake. That's a 19 to hit.
19's gonna hit.
Cool. 7. That's 13 points of piercing damage. As Edgius throws that one at the same bird.
As you throw this one, then it sort of just sails through the air, and you watch it just sort of. I'm so fucked, and then it just, and you see it strike in, and there's something that you didn't expect to happen. Like it slides in at the neck, and it looks like the bird's head just sort of to the side, and there are moments where the bird's legs and arms just continue flapping while this head just hangs and sort of lolls around. You've severed the spinal column
Yes.
of VA, killed it, but in true chicken style, it's wandering around like a headless chicken.
Beautiful. Edgius is gonna.
So it wanders
Edgius is
around a
gonna
bit
have,
and then just.
Edgius is gonna have thrown both of those while looking at Takami, and then be like, "I saved you, see?" And then just lean his head back against the wall, and that'll be the end of his turn.
as you lean your head back against the wall, she's just going to sort of look at you and reaches up to your cheek and just folds a flap of skin back over.
Thanks.
And just pats it.
That's
At
the
the
end
end
of
of
my
your go. Cavan.
Kavan sees that there's one fucking chicken left, and gathers up all of his like energy, and turns around to Takami and Aegeus and says, "All right, you two fucking lovebirds, you just stay here for a second. Let me just see if I can finish this." And he,
I saved you, Kavan. Kavan, I saved you.
no, yeah, no, I know. You did good, Edge. You did good. And as I do that, I just kind of
Thanks,
pat
buddy.
his cheek that is a bit, like kind of fleshy, but not. It's a bit flappy.
Thanks,
yeah,
buddy.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Just sit tight, okay? And I get up, take a deep breath, take my gavel of fucking justice, try to summon as much rage as I can that's left, and start charging this fucking bird right past Jules' left shoulder as I start trying to pick up as much pace as I can to charge at this bird.
Some Cavan fried chicken coming at you.
20.
And I jump from here and try to get as much airtime as possible so I can come down on top of the chicken with a blow to the head.
As you swing back,
Goosh.
does your hammer touch your feet, like as you arc back?
Wow,
Like that.
I love
Oh.
that. Yeah, I love
Nice.
that.
Full on scorpions
C.
it, and then
Yeah, backward C. Cool, here we go. Let's fucking
Backward
Oh,
C
try
to
you
normal
good.
C.
You can't describe all of that, then roll shit to hit now. Come on.
yeah. You got advantage. 23!
23 for the first one.
Nah, 20,
Cool, let's go with the 23.
23 to hit. You do C and then slam the gavel of equity down. Roll damage, please.
Isn't it rolling? Alright, 1d8. Nice. So that's 10 plus 2 plus 1d6 plus 4
Does,
plus 10, so it's 22 points of damage.
Okay. Cavan, as you jump, bend, and then bring that hammer down. How do you want to kill VB? It's got 1 hit point left, but I want to give it to you in this moment because that was epic.
Yeah, I see, as I'm coming down, I see that it sees me, and it raises itself up. Its beaks, pointed at me, and I come down through its beaks, through its fucking face, and just try and shatter its, the front of its face and its skull as I come down upon it. And by the way, by the time I finish my sort of follow through, I land on top of it, and I'm just kind of exhausted on top of this bird, and what looks like a caved-in bird head.
So as you do sort of that backward scene, slam down, you cleave, bludgeon through this skull beak. There is bits of flesh and bone everywhere as you just then land, and in that true anime moment, you land the other side on top of the bird, your hammer just down by your side, as there's just a squirt of blood, and you just drop to your knees atop this bloody mess of a bird. The portal behind you flares again, and stepping through
Oh, fuck.
oh, fuck me, dude.
You kidding me?
is a figure who just looks at the carnage around. What have you done to my cathedral? And they go to raise their hand and point it at you, Kavan. And there's a voice. Throw me, Kavan. Now. I need you to make me a strength-based religion check at advantage, please.
Fuck.
Advantage.
Come on.
Roll it up again. Not 20.
Okay. It's a 14 plus strength. Oh, okay. 21 minus 2 is 18. Sorry, 19.
Minus 2. No, don't add your -2 for your religion. That's if it was based on an intelligence check.
Okay,
You're taking
so it's 21.
So it's a d20 plus your strength modifier, so 21. I'm also going to allow you to add your rage to this as well and make that a 23. So you throw the gavel of equity. And I'm assuming that's what you read into that. Sorry, I made that decision for you.
Yeah.
But as that voice sounds before you just throw it. And it's almost like Thor's hammer, where this hammer just and glows. And then you see another light that shines down from almost nowhere. Just let's have a music change, shall we? And in this moment, as the hammer flies, and that shining light comes down, a winged figure just seems to appear, grabs the hammer, and flies forward with it and strikes into this demonic creature. Punches them back through the fiery portal. And they are gone. The winged figure lands in front, and you see an angelic figure of sorts holding the gavel, who just tosses it back towards you and then raises their hands up in this moment, and where that light shines, just pure radiant energy that begins to crack through the marble floor and everything, and they are just going to look to you. It's time to run. And in that moment then, as the floor begins to crack and you can see what looks like maybe magma, lava, fire beneath these cracks begin to form, this angelic figure raises another fist and the floor cracks further. What are we doing in this moment, folks?
I'm running towards Aegis and Takami to see if they need help, and then as I'm running that way, I'm saying, "Which way, Lex?"
We haven't got time to close the portal. We've got to get out of here. And I'll go get Jewel and start bringing her towards the door as well.
You'll notice Jewel's actually gone back and is helping Takami up as well, and just sort of the group, you as a group, sort of help each other. You're all bloodied, battered, bruised, and you begin to just sort of hobble out. And as you run out, there are from the ceiling. They're just and you manage then to get to the door as gouts of flame just erupt through the floor as well. You make it out of this particular room, back through that corridor and into that sort of lengthy corridor. I'm assuming you're going to go straight back the way you came in, back to the sort of the sewer entrance as well. You dash and just sort of hobble. At one point you have to sort of swap Takami onto Jewel alone. Jewel sort of carries her as Aegeus is being carried, and sort of Kavan and Aegeus carry each other as Lex leads the way, Cog fluttering out with that beam of light in front of his eye, and all the while just sort of falling from side to side as this cathedral rocks and shakes and cracks. And then you see it. That ladder that leads you up. And you throw yourselves onto it. Lex, you make it up, just sort of climbing up and climbing, sort of crawling out. Then Jewel gives Takami a sort of leg up, and you reach down and help Takami up. He just sort of flops to the side, exhausted. Kavan, Aegeus, what are you doing?
I say to Aegeus, "Hang on, buddy, hang on. Let's get you out of here." And I say, "Lex, grab his arms." And I lift up his arms. Or actually, his arm. Does he have both arms?
I'd say you either grabbed his other arm on the way out. But
yeah. So I lift up his arm.
As he's trying to help me, a boulder's about to fall on him, and I cast Mold Earth and quickly just destroy it above him, turn it into dust above him.
Every time I try to save you, you're there to save me, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
And as I give Lex Edgius' arms, I grab him by the torso and I just kind of lift him as well to try to get him, pour him out of this this hole in the sewer, out the other
Edgius is
side.
wiggling his shoulders towards Lex as he comes up.
I'm the last one in. I turn around.
And as you turn, a spectral figure just... a late teen boy.
Oh,
These
shit.
sort of curled black locks and a rapier at their side. Skin is burned. And they just see you. And they draw the rapier, raise it up in salute, and bow. It's the spirit of Anthony Bretherington III. Thank you.
I bow as well.
Go on.
And I just say to myself, enough. Enough. I just want this to end now. I turn around again and I look up and I see Lex holding his hand up. And I start making my way up. I grab Lex's hand and I
Like
pull
this.
myself up.
Bro, total like fucking.
And I pull myself up and I roll out as well. See the others. Let's get the fuck out of here. Enough of this shit.
You're in the sort of upper area of the cathedral now, and again you sort of weave your way through the corridors, find that exit out to where the sewers are, and where you get to that sewer entrance, you throw the grate open and sort of dive in, and there's just this almighty and you just see gouts of flame that lick around the great entrance but never seem to get past it. And you watch as fire, magma, lava just overtakes what was once the Cathedral of Sin. Kavan, a source of your torment, your pain, everything that brought you to this moment, gone. Justice delivered. And as the group, as the party watches on from this sewer entrance, you see pale moonlight shining through one of the grates. And the city waits you beyond. And so, my friends, this is where we leave episode.
Can I just say
62.
one
Lex, go.
thing to Kavan? So I'll use message in my head, not to kind of try and draw attention to the moment, but certainly I want to say to Kavan, we did it. I'm proud of you. And then that'll be it.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff.
I look to the team, I look to the group, and there's a release of everything. And I just kind of finally fall to my knees, and I don't have the power to walk. I feel like I'm just... I thought I'd be lighter, but in fact I need them to take me back to where we can heal up. And I just put my arms out and allow them to carry me forward.
As a group, battered, broken, at least in physical body, but strengthened in spirit, you all make your way back out towards the Jarl's Hearth. And you sort of stop before you enter, watching that full moon now glow, and there is a radiance to the moon. The air in this city very much feels like something has changed. An imbalance has been rebalanced. And as you all exit or enter into the Jarl's Hearth to take a well-earned rest, this is where we will end our episode for this evening. So a massive, massive thank you to all of you as I do a token hit of the mic there. I appreciate we have had some horrendous audio issues tonight. They will be fixed for next week. Now, speaking of next week, we are back with some of our origin stories. So we will be covering for the next 2 weeks Lex and Jules' origin stories. So stick around for those. And I believe we are back with another episode of Campaign 2, but it may be Orbital Blues as well. I can't quite remember. The schedule is on social media and will be updated as we move forward into August as well. But listen, thank you for the raid. It's been amazing. This episode's been amazing. And as a final little nugget for folks, I know it's not been long since we did one, but to complete a dungeon like that cannot go unrewarded. Everybody will level up.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Nice one, dude.
shit. Everyone, freak
So well
out.
Level up.
Thank you for being
Hell
awesome
yeah.
players. That was amazing. So
Awesome.
many decisions for you all to make. But look, yes, thank you once again. The raid's amazing. Thank you to that subscription as well. As I said, we don't get many, so it is amazing when people do subscribe. If you're not following us, please consider a follow across all the platforms. This will go out on Friday on YouTube and also in podcast format, hopefully with the audio sorted out. But we will let you know. Until then, we've been the Malt and Magic crew. This has been episode 62, and we will see you next time.
Hell yeah. Fuck's sake. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's as close as you can get to a TPK, I think.